Okay, welcome to another idiotic stream of mine. This one I have to sort of explain because it's really stupid. Basically, I was trying to think of another funny, like, avant-garde, interesting stream idea, like my hilarious Toy Story stream that everyone loves so much. So I was just looking around my room, and I saw my old PSP that I haven't touched in like 15 or whatever, how many years I have since I touched this thing. And I was like, looked inside of it, and I was like, oh, what's in here? It's my Spider-Man 2, the movie, UMD. And then I was like, dude, what if I actually watch that on stream? And then I was thinking that would be so funny, but then I realized, like, I thought I was having a new idea. I was just having the exact same idea again. It's basically just the fucking Scud stream again. And I laughed so hard how stupid I was. I was like, well, I actually have to commit to this now, even though there's a million reasons I really would prefer not to do this. Okay, sorry, Bishop, we're turning off your theme. Okay, so there's a lot of reasons why this is going to be a big pain in the ass. First of all, biggest one, of course, well, I had to find my PSP. That was actually, okay, this was actually another separate problem, which was that the battery was bulging and ready to explode and burn my house down, so I had to get a new backup strategy. All right, okay, here's another part of the stream that I'm not looking forward to. Okay, shut up, pause, movie, pause. Yeah, I have to be a flesh tuber for this. I know, it's jump scare. It's very disturbing, but this is the only way the joke works, is you have to see that I'm actually watching the movie on the PSP. See, the movie, Spider-Man, Sony Pictures. And first of all, I don't want to hear it. Okay, there's a lot of things I have to explain. First of all, I set up the green screen. Oh, wait, we're not watching the movie yet. We're on the DVD, the UMD menu. Wait, hold on. You can see me scroll through the options. This is exclusive content, by the way. You're not going to just see this if you download a torrent of the movie. You're not going to get to see the PSP menu screen. Speaking of menu screens, by the way, dude, the PSP, like the bar, they were cooking so hard. Like, I'm not used to menus being this, like, snappy and responsive. I'm used to everything being laggy and slow and horrible. But they used to know how to make a damn menu. Okay, I got to turn the volume down. I'm going to have to work on making sure the volume's not so high that I get in the copyright flag system, but it's high enough that I can watch the movie, and you can listen to the movie too. But yeah, okay, so another thing I was going to explain before he makes fun of me, normally I don't let my hair get this long, and I was like, am I really going to get a haircut for the Spider-Man 2 PSP stream? Am I really going to, like, and then I was like, I'm not going to shave for this. Who gives a shit, right? It's just, let's just, I have to make my mandatory yearly once on camera appearance, right? So let's just get it out of the way now. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry that my hair just goes in front of my eye. I'm not trying to look like a fucking anime character, okay? This is what happens, okay? It's just what happens when you have hair like mine. So we can't actually dawdle too much because I don't know if the battery life, by the way, is PG-13. If you're under the age of 13, get the fuck out of this stream. That's a standing thing, by the way. You're never, in fact, honestly, I don't even like, this is PG-13 movie, and I'm not gonna do anything too fucked up other than swearing, but I don't even really like the idea of anyone under 18. I think I set the thing to be like, if you're under 18, get the hell out of here. Vinci 700 says Cyrus Shell looking good. Oh yeah, I don't have to read out the fucking chat. Well, I guess I do have to. I'm responding to it, but I was gonna say, you can see it on the screen. By the way, the movie starting. I don't know how much of this. This is another thing too, where I'm gonna have to figure out how much of the movie I'm gonna be allowed to show you guys before it becomes piracy. This is also what I'm trying to do, which I was trying to push the boundaries of copyright piracy. Okay, I thought I was doing that with my last stream or whatever, but like apparently watch-alongs are just a normal thing that already exists. Okay, also there's a really nasty scratch on this UMD, so there's gonna be like at least one or two parts where I might have to like fast forward through it a little bit. And there's the part I had to do a test run of this to make sure this would even work. You know what I mean? So the part where Mary Jane kisses that guy after the play. Sorry, I also have to remember that normally I would just have it down here and I'd be watching it like a pro. But I have to make sure it's on camera so you all know that I'm watching Spider-Man 2. Also, I have to be able to look at the chat too. This is actually a pain in the ass. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Well, actually, wait. I can just hold it one-handed. Kind of looks like a fucking freak when I do this. Imagine just being on the train and some guys out there just like watching Spider-Man 2 on the PSP. Spider-Man 2, by the way, Tobey Maguire. He's in this movie. This is what I was trying to say. I was watching a little bit of this because I was like, okay, originally I was going to be like, Oh, we don't even have to watch this. We can watch like Ghostbusters or something. But I tried to find my Ghostbusters UMD, and the case was empty. And I must have taken that UMD out and just thrown it for like as a laugh, because I was like, I'm never watching Ghostbusters 2 or Ghostbusters 1 on my PSP. I will watch Spider-Man 2 on my PSP though. Spider-Man 2. We're still in the opening credits, by the way. I'm gonna have to try and explain what's happening in the movie for you. But I can also, this time is so much better than the Scud thing, because I can just be like, oh, this is what's happening. You can just look right now. It's still the opening credits. Uncle Ben dying. Everyone's seen Spider-Man, right? Everyone, even Zoomers have seen those Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. Maybe they haven't. Maybe this is just some insane thing. Oh, by the way, I think I missed this, unless I'm just being completely insane. But I think last stream, Void Stuffer sent me 100 bits to say, did you know that wolf men don't need wolf women to make wolf boys, and that God really likes it when wolf men lovingly swallow semen? I believe is the last word of that quote, but he left it out, probably because it might have got held. Yes, I was actually. It's funny that he sent me that, because I was just watching those old Brad Neely cartoons. I guess they're cartoons. Dude, oh, it's still the opening credits. How many people? Okay, whatever. The point I was trying to lead up to, which is that this was making me. I was watching just like 10 minutes of this, and I was like, yes, this is why I liked Cape shit. This is what it was. This is what it's all about, baby. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. Oh god, yeah, fucking. Oh damn it, you missed it. It was Norman Osborn, because I guess they have to show you the events of the first movie in the opening credits. But like I said, you've already seen this movie. I mean, surely everyone here has seen Spider-Man 2, right? Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 2. The movie's just called Spider-Man 2. Freya says, this is my first time watching this movie in like 15 years. That's the thing, I haven't seen it in a long time, so I was like, this would be a great way to rewatch this movie, is I can make stream content out of me rewatching this movie. Alright, if I know how long the opening credits were, I would have just like started the movie and then paused or whatever, but whatever. It's fine. Also, and this is what I said too, I'm gonna have to figure out how close is this to the microphone? Like, can you hear this? You might not be able to hear it just because I'm talking over it, to be fair. Okay, so Peter Parker is currently looking at Mary Jane on a billboard. On a billboard, that's why he's like monologuing about it. Wait, she's in like a play or some shit. Oh yeah, everyone loves this part of the movie, right? It's the part of the movie where he's delivers the pizzas. Pizza time. Come on, classic Spider-Man 2 moment. Audible, but not intelligible. Okay, perfect. Well, what if I do this? Does this sound good? Maybe I'll just hold it here the whole movie. But this is exactly what I don't want to have happen, because then this will trigger some kind of like copyright detection bot, right? All right. The point of the movie is not so I show you the movie. The point of the stream is you watch me watch the movie, and then you can decide if you like the movie. Also, whenever I have to show it to you guys, I have to like tilt it way back, because if I just tilt it forward, you get the reflection of like the green screen, OBS. Oh yeah, why is there even a green screen? I was gonna be like, yeah, I'll have like Scud on the background, it'll be hilarious, it'll be so funny. And then I was just like, this actually looks like shit. I'm too lazy to do this. I basically just have the green screen up so you can't fucking snoop around my room. I don't want any people like zooming in the background trying to like own me by just looking at the things in my room, okay? I don't have time to make it all cool. Don't look at the little area you can see. You can see my, if you remember my Archie Sonic video, you can see that original Archie Sonic art. Well, we can't really fucking see it, but it's there, okay? I promise it's fucking there. Yeah, I have a Sonic blanket covering up. That is literally a pile of screen-used props and, like, costumes. Mostly costumes from the Hazel and May Takeover Channel Awesome stream. It's literally just still sitting in a pile in my room. There's, like, empty Rolling Rock bottles because, did they talk about this on stream? They must have. We had to look so hard to find the Rolling Rock bottles because we needed the Rolling Rock bottles because that's what the Angry Video Game Nerd drinks. He doesn't drink it out of the can. We went to like 4 different fucking liquor stores and they only had Rolling Rock in cans. So with these empty bottles, I don't even want to throw them away. What if I can't get them again? What if I need Rolling Rock bottles? Okay, by the way, Spider-Man is like doing Spider-Man shit. He saved some fucking kids. Who gives a shit? Point is, the point of this movie is he's trying to deliver the pizzas, or the point of this scene, I should say, but he's getting distracted by being Spider-Man. Well, I'll just summarize the whole movie for you so I can just talk over it, you know what I'm saying? So basically, the crux of this movie is that being Spider-Man sucks ass, and it fucks up his whole personal life. So he's like, fuck this shit. He throws in the garbage can. There's the famous shot of it in the can, the garbage can. And then later he's like, well, Doc Ock does all this shit. And he's like, well, I guess I have to be Spider-Man again. That's basically the whole movie. So now I can just relax. You guys know what happens. Oh yeah, you can see my Poker night poster. Also, it's funny. It's another thing with a green screen. I was like, yeah, even if I don't use it, it'll be fine to just block the view of the screen. I forgot that now there's like green. There's light bouncing off. It doesn't look as green in real life, but like the wall over there. There's green light on it, and it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. I need not a green screen. I need one of these that's just like solid black, just like a blackout curtain or whatever. I want to stream just from like inside of a bucket or something. Whatever. Oh. Pizza time. He said pizza time. Did you hear it? He said it. I said it at the same time he said it. That might have fucked it up. And oh, here's the thing. He's late. It's a 29-minute guarantee or whatever, right? It's so sad. Also, it's fucked up because if I push it too close, it gets out of focus. I don't really know how to make the webcam focus. This should just be the whole movie. I should just be holding it up here. I can see it too. This is like normally I'd be like, well, I can't see the movie, but I can. I can see it in the window capture. This is like in they're ruining the internet right now. They're like trying to go after Internet Archive. They're trying to have mandatory age facial scanning. In 10 years, piracy won't even be possible. The only way to pirate movies will be like, oh, I went on to Twitch and I saw my favorite streamer watching Spider-Man 2 on the PSP, and he let us watch some of it too. When Joel McHale's real hairline makes a cameo, he goes, look, I forgot. I haven't seen this movie probably since I knew who Joel McHale was, to be honest. I definitely knew and appreciated the Bruce Campbell cameo. Is it a cameo? It is a cameo. It's technically it's like, when you think of a cameo, sometimes you think of like a blink and you miss it, no speaking part. But he's like a character in the movie. He's the rude bouncer. Is bouncer the right word? He's a doorman at the play. I guess I'm spoiling. I guess I already said I would spoil it, so who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? This is what I was doing where I was like, ooh, I need to like, should I like shave and look good for the stream? I was like, no, we're just doing it. The more I think about this stream, the less funny it becomes, so I just have to power through this. Also, I'm really, really worried that this thing is going to run out of battery before I can finish the movie. J.K. Simmons as Jonah Jameson. Honest to God, is that Hank Azaria? Is he in this movie? Honest to God case for like the best casting of all time for any character, any role. And I know it's cape shit. I know someone out there is like, you can't be saying that when there's like Oscar-winning movies out there that also have good casting. But I can, okay? It was so good they had to bring it back in the fucking Disney shit, right? Ted Raimi, okay, yes, I need to become a rich and famous movie director just so I can put all my friends in my movies. That seems like the best part about making a movie. I've got to be the friend put in a movie. That was great. I gotta go back to get in some more of those Divine Hammer screenings so I can be like, that's me. I'm the guy in the gas mask. You can't really tell. I really thought that was gonna be like a blink and you miss it thing. I didn't realize they were gonna like hold on. That'd be like taking the hit. Whatever. If you've seen the movie, you know. Oh yeah, he also goes to college. This is why it's so hard to be Peter Parker, because he's at college, he's got pizza job, he's got freelance photo journalism job, and he has Spider-Man. And that's why he's like, I don't have time for the hose right now. I don't have time for Mary Jane. You can't hear that, though. When I'm holding it like that, you definitely can't hear it. This is almost like... You can sort of see it, and you can sort of hear it. Again, that's the problem, though. If I just show the whole movie like that, I'm going to get in trouble, right? Right? Did you hear the red Angry Birds got at Sonic Racing Crossroads? Of course! Of course I know all about Sega owns Rovio or whatever. God. Get the hair out of my fucking eyes, please. Let me just look. Let me just look directly into the camera so you can see my freaky eyes. Alright, hold on. Sorry. I'll do both at the same time. Wait, hold on. We'll do both at the same time. It's kind of intimidating, actually. I'm like making sure you have to watch the movie. Thumbnail moment. I mean, I need a better moment. The thumbnail's just gonna be me. The whole gag is that you can't see the screen. That's what makes it funny. So I can't keep just showing you the screen. All right, what's this? This is Peter going to talk to his stupid aunt. She's all like, "Oh, I'm sad because my husband died." Get over it. Can we order pizza? Yes, I should have announced this so everyone could have ordered pizzas to show up at 29 minutes before the start of the stream, so they could have showed up right when he got to the part of the stream where he was delivering the pizzas. Oh wait, no, this is a party. Okay, I got confused too because I was like, okay, yeah, MJ's dating Harry or whatever, fine. But that's not in this movie. That's in 3, right? That's not in this movie. In this movie, she's some fucking guy, just some guy as her fiance or whatever. And I'll wait till we see the guy because I was gonna be like, I have zero memory of this guy. If you give me like a lineup of like, if you pick the guy that Mary Jane was engaged to in Spider-Man 2, if you pick the actor, I'll give you a million, infinity. I'll give you infinity dollars. I still would have bungled it because I have zero recollection of that. Here, let's just let the movie play for a while. No, this is too stupid. I have to be giving my running commentary. That's what is transformative. I'm transforming the fucking shit, okay? I know about copyright law. I know what I'm allowed to do, and I'm allowed to do this. We don't see this guy anymore, James Franco. Whatever happened to this guy? What's he been up to? Copyright law, dude. I don't even want to get into the shit going on freaking Twitter right now. All it took was auto-translating Japanese tweets in English and vice versa for the entire... People are completely disillusioned. People hate Japanese people now because Japanese people have this, like, thing where they're, like, subservient sheep when it comes to copyright law, and they're, like, afraid or like, they think it's immoral to, like, pirate things that aren't even in, like, production anymore. Whatever. It's not like our shit-ass, fuck-asses. I'm not being like, oh, America's great, Japan sucks. No, it's Japan good. Remember, that's how the meme goes. Okay. This is the part of the scene I remember. Peter talking to his aunt. You deserve a little peek. Just a little peek. Again, it mostly feels like I'm just showing you the reflection of the webcam, or like the reflection of the... Oh, it actually kind of looks cool. The reflection of the freaking Streamlabs. So I have to, like, tilt it back. And yes, the more closer it gets, the less in focus it is. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, okay? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have used my Sonic blanket to cover up the pile of props, because now everyone thinks I sleep with a Sonic blanket. No, that was a gift, okay? I didn't even buy that. That was a gift. I'm the kind of... Obviously, you understand what it's like to be like this... Well, you don't understand what it's like to be the Sonic guy, but, like, you know, people, even in my life, know me as a Sonic guy, so I get Sonic-related gifts. And I'm happy with it. I like Sonic shit. I'm not complaining. I'm just complaining that you fuckers are writing fucking fan fiction about me, okay? Okay? What Sonic item do I sleep with? I don't sleep with any plushies or any blankies, okay? I just sleep on a normal bed like a normal man. I mean, fuck, this was my chance to say I sleep in a race car to you. Fuck, I missed a Simpsons... Oh my god, I gotta hand in my millennial card. I missed a classic Simpsons reference. Okay, this is Aunt May. She's sad that Peter is, like, being a big bum. She's, like, trying to give him money, and he's like, I can't take your money. She's like, take the fucking money, you piece of shit. She's like, oh, I'm sad my stupid husband died. Old people are so funny. They say the darndest things. What PSP is that? 3000? This is a PSP 1001, I think. It's a early era PSP. This PSP I have a lot of cherished memories on. You don't understand how fucking much of a swag lord you used to be able to put ROMs and emulators on this thing. I thought it was the coolest guy in the world walking around playing, like, Chrono Trigger on my PSP. PSP 1000 is the best one? It is? I thought they would kept getting better. Well, okay, because there's PSP. I had to pay attention to this because I had to buy a new battery. So I opened this up. My battery was bulging and threatening to burn my house down. Everything else was fine, though. The disk drive is makes a little bit of a worrying sound. That's okay. Oh, yeah, this is, Peter talking to MJ the first time in the movie, right? Or no, not the first time because they were at the party. But, like, this is when he's like, oh, yeah, I'll go to your play or whatever or something. Dude, I forgot. I've not been paying as much attention to the movies as I thought. I've been too busy talking to chat, justifying my Sonic blankie and all this shit. Okay, but the point I was trying to make was the PSP 1000, 2000, 3000. Then there was the Go, and then there was the Vita. Vita's a separate system. Go is a PSP, right? But it's like a weird one. It like has the slide out thing, right? Does it not have a UMD drive or something? You gotta have the UMD drive. Okay, when the movie's over, I'm not trying to tempt fate. When the movie's over, I'll show you the UMD. If you don't even know what a UMD looks like, you're in for a treat. These things are fucking awesome. I mean, they're horrible, but they're awesome. This is how people used to watch movies in the Stone Age. They would watch them on their PSP, okay? Do you even understand what that was like, you fucking kids? Before fucking smartphones, this shit was tight, okay? It was tight to be like, yeah, I'll pull out a little movie out of my pocket. I'm at the party. Everyone's out there having fun. I'm in the corner watching Spider-Man 2. There was a whole Mega 64 skit about the Go not having UMD drive. God, I love that Mega 64 is like still around doing their thing. Sorry, I feel like I have to like push the hair out of my eyes and then pull it down. Otherwise, it just falls in front of my eye, and then I have anime hair, and it fucking looks stupid. I know, okay, but what am I gonna do? Get a haircut? No, never. Actually, this is not even close to the longest my hair's been. In college, I let it get down to like my shoulders. Like I had like, it was the point where I was wearing it in like a big boss ponytail, not a man bun, a big boss ponytail, which is a different thing. We get it. You have handsome hair. Is it though? Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm getting to that age, man. I better. This is why I was like, I better stream with hair before I start going bald. But I have horrible facial hair genes, and usually that's sort of like, at least that means my regular hair should be okay. That recent Mega 64 skit comparing 2016 to 2026 gaming is funny. Dude, the fact that we're even looking back at 2016 for anything and being like, this is good, is bad. That's not good. Like, it was such a like, gaming in 2016 was not even good. The fact that we're, like, nostalgic for it says it's a pretty bad sign. Let's put it that way. All right, Peter going back to his shit-ass apartment. This is a great scene. He's a landlord. Great character. I wish I was a predatory landlord living in New York City. This guy is so fucking awesome. Got his ass. How far in are we? Not very far. I started like 5 minutes after the stream, so we're like 20 minutes in. Tally Doom says, I feel the same way enemies nostalgic for like 2012. That shit was miserable. What the fuck are you on about? Well, it's just funny the shit people will be nostalgic for, because if you're like a little Gen Z Zoomer and that was your childhood, of course you're going to be nostalgic for it, because that was when you have no responsibilities. That's just the part of your life where you're like, yeah, that was awesome. God, I deserve to live in a nasty, grimy apartment like this with no green screen at all. Breath of the Wild is also turning 10 next year, dude. I don't even want to think about like the fact that Sonic Mania is turning 10. That was like, because Sonic Mania is basically the first revival of my YouTube channel. The only reason that even happened was because of Sonic Mania. The oldest Gen Zers are nearly 30 now. Okay, that's the thing too, where it's like people say millennial or Gen Z, but it's like a huge range, and like the youngest millennials and the oldest millennials, like, there's a pretty big gap in terms of life experience there, you know what I mean? But whatever. What's up, Radical Bandy? We're watching Spider-Man 2, and I don't want to have to be on stream, okay? Do you understand? If you look at my content, you'll understand. I'm only on stream when the bit requires it, like when I'm holding the tomato, or when I'm holding the PSP playing Spider-Man 2. Oh, this is the Doc Ock introduction scene. There's a guys, shh, this is important. This is important. What's this guy's name again? Alfred Molina? He's a guy that for a million years, I only knew him as Doc Ock, and then later I was like, oh, he's actually like a really good actor. But yeah, also the not just the, well, okay, I haven't been on stream, like, ever, but like, in some of my videos, well, okay, apart from the Earthbound thing, but, like, you know, when I was like, the Mario Sonic video where I was writing on the TV, that was I had to be on camera because the act of me writing on the Mario paint in the background, me writing with a marker, that was also, I don't know, clearly, that was meant to be sort of evocative of Matt Johnson, writing at the whiteboard for Nirvana the band, the show. That's right, I was an OG. Well, I'm not even, okay, that's the most annoying part is I can't even say I was an OG fan, because I was only a fan after YMS made that video, so I was a fan of the Viceland series. Like, the OG fans were the ones who were fans of the web series back in like 2008, 2009. If you were that keyed in, you must have been like in Toronto or something, right? Who the fuck knew about those guys? Those guys' shit wasn't even on YouTube. It was on their own personal website. Okay, it feels weird to be like holding it with two hands, because then it's like my fingers are on the buttons, and I want to press the buttons, but I can't, because the buttons are like pause the movie or stop the movie or go back to the main menu. Yeah, I'm not nostalgic for like 2016, 2017 in gaming in general, but like there are some great games that came out in that period of time that I am nostalgic for. So it's not like you're not allowed to be nostalgic for that period of time. Oh yeah, Doc Ock has his wife that dies horribly. You gotta give your villain character a wife that dies horribly so they can, you know, have motivation to be evil. The last big game IMO was Overwatch. That I remember Overwatch coming out, and even like my friends who weren't total like gamers were like talking about it and stuff, and it was like, wow, Overwatch. And I don't know why I don't have to get on this whole rant again, but like it literally just bothers me that you can't play Overwatch. Well, okay, it's not true. They deleted Overwatch to make Overwatch 2, and now they're deleting the 2 from Overwatch 2, so you can play Overwatch again. You can't play original Overwatch 1. You can go to there's like you can like find there's like landfills with physical copies of pressed discs of Overwatch 1, and if you try to put it in your system, it's like, nope, you can't play this game. Do you want to download Overwatch 2? Whatever, dude. Overwatch 1 is just a game mode now. Oh yeah, there was like a whole thing where they were like, we gotta go back to 6v6, and then they were like, no, we redesigned the whole game around 5v5. We can't do that. But people wanted it so bad. Now it's like a game mode. I don't know, dude. I haven't played Overwatch in like 5 years. I haven't played Overwatch since it was Overwatch 1. Before it was Overwatch 1 again. Before Overwatch 2 is what I meant to say. Did that happen, Poppy Silver? It is now called Overwatch again. They already deleted the 2. That wasn't like we're going to delete the 2. That was like we're deleting the 2 right now. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it is it's not like adding a new character to the game. It's just deleting a number from the title. Although there's probably a lot of fucking strings they had to go through and fix, right? Whatever. I'll just be there. Just, you know. It doesn't matter how old or dead a game is. I'll still be playing TF2, so who gives a shit? Plus, Overwatch, people love to say Overwatch is dead. If you actually look at the player count, people still play Overwatch. Believe it or not. Okay, if the regular movie audio isn't going to trigger some kind of like copyright bot or whatever, then like I need to definitely be talking over this copyrighted ass music. I don't want this copyrighted ass music to fucking trigger any bots. You're allowed like 5 seconds of it. You're allowed to use 5 seconds of copyrighted anything you want. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, the importance of being earnest. He's getting the tickets to go see the play that Mary Jane is in. That's what's happening in the movie right now, by the way. All we can hear is a disk drive. Yeah, it is really loud, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk over all the epic needle drops. I'm sorry. Oh, there he is. Bruce. I'll make sure you guys see Bruce, don't worry. The extra detail that she's bad in the play really sells it. That's true. You have to be a good actor to be a bad actor in a movie. Well, I don't know if that's true, actually, but it takes a certain kind of skill to act bad, to intentionally be a bad actor. I can't believe I could have been a guy on Broadway in New York. Oh yeah, this is the part where he gets distracted by crime and he has to be Spider-Man, and then he has to miss the damn. Dude, just let these guys get away. Just let these guys get away. Who cares? Good bit. A movie. The movie has some funny bits. He did a backflip off the bike, and they're like, "How the fuck did you do that?" This is what I was trying to say. Okay, this is what I was trying to say. I can't even be cynical about this movie. Like, ironically, CinemaSins didn't complain about it or whatever. But this is a good ass movie, dude. These guys are fucking sick. They're just like shooting at the cops with a shotgun. They're playing IRL GTA in a convertible too. Holy shit. Dude. Spider-Man saves a bunch of people. He webbed up the car. Dude, this was the shit, man. This was the shit. Dude, can you even imagine the online discourse about Spider-Man on, like, if social media existed back then? It would have been hell. It would have been a fucking nightmare to try and talk about these guys. Oh yeah, Vinci 700 says they're giving Spider-Man organic webs again. It's all coming back. I as a kid, I wasn't like super into reading the Spider-Man comics, so I didn't understand that there were tons and tons of nerds out there that were mad that he was like They were like, he's supposed to build the fucking web slingers. He's a genius, okay? He's to build the fucking things. He can't. The organic web slinging is weird, and you know what? It is kind of weird. He like shoots the cum out of his wrist. Like that's goo coming out of his body. It's kind of weird, man. But whatever, dude. It's easier for like the screenplay to just be like, we don't try to explain that he built web. That doesn't make makes less sense somehow. It really does. He's a fucking idiot, dude. If he was the kind of kid who could build web slingers like that, he wouldn't need no job shooting photographs. He should be I don't know, Tony Stark. You guys know Tony Stark, right? Whatever, who cares? Oh shit, sorry, I almost forgot to let you see the most important scene in the movie. Where Bruce Campbell cockblocks him. Also, he's completely right, by the way. You can't be letting people into the fucking play like halfway through. That's insane. They did that shit in the comics. Parker Industries didn't really work out for him. LMAO. Nothing ever works out for him. Oh yeah, again, I'm not at all a comic reading guy, so don't like take my word for meaning anything. But for like a really long time, like everyone knows. This is one of the things where you just overestimate how much people know, right? But everyone knows about the Quesada storyline, right? Where the what's it called? One Last Day, where the devil, he does a deal with the devil to take away his marriage with Mary Jane. And then people won't know he's Spider-Man, and Aunt May comes back to life for some stupid shit. Anyways, Spider-Man has been getting, like, cucked on the daily by some guy, Paul, right? Paul, that was his name? Everyone hated Paul. Everyone in the world hated this guy. And he finally just died. He, like, horrifically died. And Spider-Man was just like, darn, that sucks. All right, guys, let's get out of here. So, are things on the upswing for Spider-Man in the comic verse? I don't know. Oh, this is the part. This was the scene that always made the UMD skip when I tried to preview it, but actually it worked. It didn't work. Or it didn't skip. Okay, good. Maybe the movie will just play all the way through and I won't have to do the thing where I stop it halfway through and then scene select past the part of the movie. Wait, no, is it this? No, okay. Yeah, we are past it. Oh, there it is. See? I told you. It's starting to skip. Oh, it's going. It started to skip. You, like, saw that, right? Yeah, it's starting to skip. It's okay. I already checked. This is going to be a pain in the ass. This is going to take up precious battery life. I don't even know. This must have been because the one little window of the UMD had been exposed for so long. There must have got a tiny little scratch on that. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the ass. But you know what? As far as you're concerned, this just makes the stream longer for you guys. On May 28th, Harambe will have been dead for 10 years. Okay, that was the most important thing to happen in the movie. Whoa, oh, this is crazy. This is like an advanced technique where I'm like pausing and unpausing, and it's like skipping forward a few frames at a time. Can I just hit the next chapter button? Dude, listen to this. UMD really doesn't like this. The disk drive, whatever you call it, the laser. Dude, it's insane that any of this shit still works. Like the technologies, like my disk drive on my Dreamcast is so loud, so barely works at all. Okay. Okay, let me get a little reverse through here. How much more did I miss? No, I barely missed anything. That's like just the next scene. Okay, perfect. It's really it really doesn't like this. I'm killing it. Place my Dreamcast disk drive with the GDEMU. Okay. Okay, fuck. I could have skipped that whole thing. The next scene, like you can use the shoulder buttons to take the next scene. It was like perfectly put me past that. It would have skipped like 3 seconds. Whatever. Okay, Peter Parker runs away, he puts the Spider-Man shit on. He's like, okay, I missed the fucking play. He saw MJ kissing her fiance. Does that guy even have a name? He must have a name. Oh, this is the important part. He's trying to swing away, and then his powers stop working. That was right. He didn't just say fuck being Spider-Man. He's also like, my powers aren't working. It's some kind of like psychological thing. Erectile dysfunction, exactly. So Blu-ray collector disc drives are based. I mean, I love physical media. I'm not like this. Don't take me being like that as like some kind of anti-physical media thing. It's just, especially with like really, really, really old disc drives, the fact that they work at all is a miracle. Just be grateful is all I'm saying. Be grateful that any of your shit even still works. There's another thing too about, not to get on this whole thing. I really, really don't want to get on this whole rabbit hole about like, Oh yeah, this is a great scene too, where he's at the top of the roof and he can't get down, so he has to go down in the elevator. Great dog, by the way. I was be like, you can't just be like, oh, if you really want to play old game, don't pirate it. Just spend all the money on the old ancient hardware. First of all, so much of that hardware is dying, and like, if you have an original fat Xbox, like I was gonna call it the Xbox One, but that's not what it's called. So, by the way, we're getting missing a hilarious comedic relief moment where he's talking about how the suit is itchy and it rides up in the crotch. The guy's like, nice Spidey suit. It's good. It's a good bit. Okay. But yeah, oh yeah, if you have an original fat Xbox and you haven't opened it up and taken like the clock capacitor out, then it is leaking acid all over the board, like 100%. 100% by now. Dude, it was already, this was like 10 years ago. I was reading those PSAs and I was like, oh shit, and then I was cracking them open and seeing the damage. If you haven't done it by now, just throw your shit in the trash, bro. Just throw your shit in the trash. Yeah, I mean, okay, sorry, I'm not trying to, it's possible that your shit's okay, but like, I'm not trying to fucking, not rage bait, like fear bait you into this, but like, maybe check it out. Maybe check it out if you can. Sorry, I gotta sit up and have good posture on this stream. I never have good posture in my life. The one time I'm on camera, I should have good posture. Oh god, it's lagging again. This should have been the title of the stream is can I get through Spider-Man 2 on my PSP when I'm still not even 100% sure, is it the system or is it the actual disc that's fucked up? It's also probably like you're probably supposed to just watch the movie like normally, not like be shaking it around, spinning it around on stream. That's probably not making it any easier. It's really chugging through this scene, which is funny. Again, like I said, it's giving me a different problem area. Okay, we're just gonna have to maybe we'll see how much this goes through. Sometimes turning the whole thing off and starting it again sometimes helps. Manually spinning the disc with my finger to make it work, dude. That feels so great when you're like spin the shit and then close the lid on like an old console, like a Dreamcast. You feel like a fucking DJ or whatever. All right, can you stop this nonsense? Take me back to the main menu. Yeah, PSP emulation. That's good now, right? That has to be good. I would be pissed off if it was not good by now. All right, here. I'm just gonna have to reboot the PSP. It should remember where I was. Worst case scenario, I can chapter skip to get back there. It's okay, like I said. Otherwise, this stream's only going to be 2 hours long. It would be, you know, the exact length of the movie. This is going to extend the stream. Plus, you get to hear the PSP startle jingle, whatever. Why is my theme pink? All right, do you remember my spot in the movie? It might. But actually, I would be kind of nice if it didn't do that, because I would kind of prefer to be able to skip past the problem area. I played most of this movie just like not watching it because I didn't want to. I'm trying to have the experience. I was trying to have the experience of watching it on stream, minus the part where I'm not paying attention to the movie at all. You're real, yes. If you're showing up late, I have to be on camera for this stupid bit to work. Okay? You think I like being on camera? I'm never on camera. Bro is not watching. I'm watching it. Okay? I'm telling you what happens in the movie. Okay. Are you gonna remember where I am, or is this really gonna? Okay, we're gonna have to scene skip back to where we are. That's fine. That's totally chill. I hit the square button, and the square button is correctly so the stop button. All right, I can skip through that. This is gonna be fun. There's so many scenes. I love a good scene select. Okay, that's the pizza scene, the Jonah scene. This is great. T11 Dude says, I miss DVD menus, man. The Simpsons had some good ones. Dude, falling asleep and then waking up and then like hearing the DVD. The amount of times I fell asleep watching my Twilight Zone complete DVD box set, and then I would wake up and it would just be like the Twilight Zone theme on loop with like a few assorted scary quotes. The amount of times And it's fucked up too because I would wake up on the couch and it would be playing, and I would be too tired to get up and turn it off, and then I would just like fall asleep and have Twilight Zone fucking nightmares. Okay, we're almost back, guys. Don't worry. It doesn't like this skipping through the whole movie, by the way. The disk drive at least. It's being louder than usual. That's okay. That's fine. This is great. Just took out my PSP last week. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Is there no chapter select? There probably is. I don't think it was on the main menu though, was it? Oh yeah. This is I'm trying to skip past the part that was giving me problems, and it's really fucked up. That's the sound of it working, okay? It's trying. It's trying really hard. Does anyone here have like a bunch of UMDs? Because I was gonna be like, I never had a bunch of UMDs. Didn't Spider-Man 2 like come with the system? Why do I have this? Like, why the fuck do I even have this? All right, finally. Okay, let's just skip one past here. Because this should take me to the next scene, which is the scene that it stopped on. And then after that, I'm gonna just hope it works. I had Stuart Little on UMD. Yeah, I had Spider-Man 2 and Ghostbusters. Those are the only two movies I ever had on UMD. Because it was just like a novelty, right? Even then, I mean, I was like, yeah, before you had a smartphone. But even then, okay, even then, I was like, dude, I have these movies on DVD. I'm just gonna watch them on like an actual screen. You know what I mean? I'm not like a Japanese salaryman who needs to be on the bullet train watching this shit. Okay, one more. The fact that, okay, it's so funny too. At the start of the movie, I hit the right shoulder button. It would skip to the next scene. It would take like 1 to 2 seconds. Now it's like 5 to 20 seconds per time. That's how you know it's really struggling. Ghoul Champ, thank you for the sub with the Scud emote. I don't have my headphones on, obviously, so I can't hear the ring sound. You know, the donation sound, whatever you call it. It's the sonic ring sound effect. That's what I use to let me know when people like donated or subbed or whatever. So I thought you were wearing a wig for a second. No, this is my actual ass hair, believe it or not. Try to keep it out of my damn eyes, but believe me, it's okay. It's fucked up because normally I don't have to worry about this because when I have the headphones on, it holds my hair for me. I can like push it out of the way. It holds it for me. I look kind of fucked like that, dude. You guys don't even understand. My second monitor is all pictures of Vegeta because I was like, dude, I have such a Vegeta-ass hairline. I got a nasty widow's peak, and it goes back up really far in my temples. But you know what? We love Vegeta hair in this chat. Okay, I don't want to hear anyone making fun of my fucking Vegeta hairline.
I was on my bike.
Bro's a Super Saiyan. I wish. Okay, we're finally back to the scene where all these problems were happening. He's calling Mary Jane and being like, sorry I missed your play again. I can't tell you why, but I had a great reason.
How complicated a simple thing.
Definitely look way different than you did in that one video from 4 years ago. This is what I mean too, where it's like people, I have to remember that when people think, like, this is how fucked up I normally look. People think I look like how I looked in those like videos where I like had short hair and all that stuff. I don't like, it's too much of a pain to get a haircut. I usually just get my haircut like twice a year. He's aged. Yes, I have aged. Okay, I'm old. I'm an old man. I'm almost ready to die of old age, frankly. I'm 35, so like basically about to die of old age. But I'll tell you what, there's never a better time, there's never a better age to be watching Spider-Man 2 on your PSP UMD on chat. This is just gonna be the rest of the stream, by the way. I'm zero commentary from me, just holding the PSP up. You can't hear what he's saying, right? Because I'm putting I was like, where does the sound even come out of the PSP? It's like where? It's like the bar at the top, right? Oh, you can't tell. I was gonna show you a zoom in, but it gets blurry the closer I put it. Fisheye Spider-Man 2, exactly. Yeah, this is my shitty webcam that I only got because it was like in the pandemic. You have to have a webcam apparently. So it was like, okay, I guess I'll have this. It's like the cheapest. It's like you like type in webcam on Amazon, and I just bought the first option. My shoes, my current shoes, my shoes got fucked up, the pair that I had. So I just typed in shoes onto Amazon. I bought the first result. So my current shoes are like the default NPC shoes. If you All right, this is an important scene. This is a scene where Doc Ock becomes the bad guy. Wait, is it? No, it's not. This is where, okay, this is where he talks about, this is where he like shows off his Doc Ock arms, right? Or no, wait, his thing is not even about the arms, right? It is about the arms, but his thing is like, oh, these are so I can control like a little sun that I make, a little black hole. This fucking Star Trek ass motherfucker. Sonic sneakers, all I do. I would love to have one of those like fancy pairs of shoes that's like Sonic shoes, you know what I mean? But bro, I can't be out there wearing Sonic shoes. I'm already me. I'm already me, you know what I mean, bro? I can't be wearing Sonic shoes. That'd be fucked up, man. All right, I'm doing it again. I'm just gonna start like slouching so hard. My posture is like atrocious. I guess that's fine. I guess I can watch the stream like this. I can just be on stream like this. Would you wear those IRL cartoon boots from what? Are you those big red ones? I would wear those. I would love to look like a cartoon character. That's why I have to wear the same shirt every time you see me, right? I got like 2 Canon shirts because I want to be like Bart Simpson. It's just a closet of the same, nothing but one shirt and one outfit. I'm so afraid. The power button to my computer is like 2 inches away from my foot right now. I'm so afraid I'm gonna do a Germa moment and I just hit the damn thing. SA2 Super. Dude, you can't get soap shoes anymore. Soap shoes aren't even a thing. Alright, here. Maybe I should just let you see the back of the PSP. This is your POV of me watching the movie on my PSP. Oh, wait. You actually should see this. This is important. This is what he's making the sun or whatever, right? Wait, can I turn the volume up? I can turn it up a little bit. You guys need to hear this. This is important. What model is this? Your PSP is so lame, stop paying. It's just a 1000. It's just a bitch ass 1000. I know, it's such a piece of shit, basic ass PSP. UMD, the disk drive is doing better than I was expecting. Does it? It's like running the whole time, right? It's not like it loads in a bunch of the movie and then stops and like loads in more. I think that's why it takes so much battery life, right? Because it's just the disc is just constantly spinning. Tried to invent cold fusion so the deep state had to sabotage him. So true. Dude, the oil, that's right. The oil industry would never allow this man to get away with this. Dude, he looks cool with the goggles. I should have goggles like that. Oh, fucking lasers and shit. I got mine modded too, so fuck the disk drive. Okay. I'm sort of 2 minds about this, okay? Because I completely, 100%... Oh, it's Henry Wu. It's Dr. Henry Wu from Jurassic Park. I only know that guy because I'm a huge Jurassic Park Trespasser fan. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, the thing about... you can, like, get those Dreamcast or just old consoles in general where they take the disc drive out and they just have, like, a... You can just, like, plug in, like, an SD card that has, like, the whole game library in there. And then it doesn't have to run off the insanely loud disc drive. And you are playing the actual game on actual console hardware, but you're not doing it via the disc drive, which is great, and that's very cool. But part of me is like, the disc drive's part of the system, man. Like, if I want an old system, I want the whole old system, you know what I mean? I want I have the discs, you know what I mean? I guess it'd be one thing if you didn't have any of the games. Okay, no, this is the scene where some shit gets fucked up, right? Yeah, they take him to the morgue. Okay, I was thinking the scene in, like, the morgue or whatever, where he starts killing everyone. That's an awesome scene, dude. Sam Raimi is such a fucking good director. It's, like, unbelievable. Imagine trying to watch a whole movie. This blurry-ass, out-of-focus PSP. You can hear it, though, right? I turned the audio up. This is just a very loud scene in general. Dude, you could have saved yourself a lot of problems, Spider-Man, if you just didn't save his ass. Imagine someone saves your life and you just look at them and you're like, this doesn't change anything. Okay, wait, so, I think I talked over it, but there's a really important scene where he's like, okay, yeah, you can watch this. Watch his wife getting killed. That's awesome. There's a really important scene with the Doc Ock with the tentacles where he's like, there's like a chip on the back of my neck. This chip, oh, here we go, yeah. That chip. He just got fried. So up until now, he was in control of the tentacles. Now, the tentacles make him go crazy or something. He couldn't just go crazy from his wife dying and all his life's work getting destroyed. He has to have, like, I mean, I think that's what happens, right? Do we have any Spider-Man 2 experts in chat? Spider-Man 2, the movie experts. I hope someone appreciated the joke that my category on Twitch is Spider-Man 2 for the N-gauge. Oh, we used to just laugh. We wouldn't have to make jokes. I mean, we would make the jokes. You'd be like, it looks like a taco. Do people know how you used to have to use the N-gauge? The N-gauge was like a console like this, but it was also a phone. And to use it as a phone, you had to, like, hold it up to your head, like, horizontally. It looked so stupid. It was the greatest invention of all time. So that's what I was trying to say. I was like, we didn't have to laugh. We would just say N-gauge. We would just say N-gauge and get free laughs from each other, free jokes. It used to be such a simpler time. That was like that was over 20 years ago now. And we would troll each other. We would troll each other on GameFAQs by saying, you bought an N-gauge, didn't you? Good times. Yes, exactly, Roach Overlord. You know about it. Yeah, I said it, but then I saw you say it. But I knew you had been typing it before I said it, just based on the way that, like, streaming. I mean, the lag between me streaming and you seeing it, and then also you typing, and then whatever. Sometimes I have to remember that, like, there's a little bit of a delay. Oh, wait, this is a scene I was thinking of, where he's in, like, the morgue. Is he in the morgue? He's not in the morgue, because he wouldn't be. There's like, oh, we're just gonna cut the tentacles off, right? I'm trying to look. Is this a morgue or is this like a surgical room? They must know he's alive, because he is alive. It's not like you can tell if someone's alive. If you're a doctor, you can usually tell if someone's alive. All right, yeah. Now he starts killing the doctors. It's awesome. This is like some Evil Dead shit, dude. Dude, this is, okay, I was watching this scene, and it was like, dude, I know I said this about, like, having a dirty apartment and stuff, but, like, it's actually not fair that I don't have, like, robot tentacles that I can use to kill people. Like, it's actually bullshit. We live in 2026. When I was a kid, 2026 was, like, so far in the future, I couldn't even fathom this shit. I'd be like, I will for sure have robot tentacles that I can use to kill doctors. I would be such a good supervillain. It's actually not fair. Like, I mean, I guess being a streamer is kind of like being an IRL supervillain, right? Why is there a chainsaw in this room? I guess it's because they're like, we're gonna have to cut directly through the the arms. Dude, it's a handheld chainsaw. It's like the chainsaw you get from killing Adam in Dead Rising. The POV from the tentacles. Dude, this scene is so awesome. This is such a good movie. I feel bad that I'm talking over it so much. Yeah, Back to the Future 2, like, it actually fucked me up when I was like, because I remember being a kid watching the movie, like in the 90s, like, dude, 2015 or whatever, right? That's so far in the future. And then the day happened, I like watched the movie on the day, and I was like, wow, yes, Back to the Future. I don't know. But now now Back to the Future 2 will never hit the same because it's in the past. No, a classic no. This is a well-earned, well-deserved no. Not like bullshit Darth Vader no. One of the worst no's of all time. Well, I mean, James Earl Jones is a great voice actor. It's not that the no. I mean, the no is funny because it's Darth Vader in that context and that scene. How does he have the torque to throw a car with those arms? Like, shouldn't his physical... I guess the arms weigh a shitload, don't they? They're like little snakes that live on his back. Do you think he named them? Do you think they have different personalities? Or are they just like... This should be me. This should be me right now. Who fucked with Spaceballs? Aren't they doing it? They're finally doing Spaceballs 2, The Quest for More Money. But they didn't even call it that, right? They like it's a new one or whatever. Oh, yes, dude, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this guy. I bumped the mic or bumped the camera. Hopefully, I didn't fuck it up. This is too hard. It's too hard to do the pan and scan. This is already panned and scanned, right? At the beginning, there was a scene that was, or a screen that was like, this movie has been formatted to fit your device. I mean, it's still pretty widescreen, right? I don't think they had to cut that much off. Pretty good. Pretty good. New frontiers of piracy, right? This is what I mean. I have to stay one step ahead of the game. Like, Aladdin. Illustrious 30 by 17 PSP aspect ratio. Is it some fucked up shit? Is it not just widescreen? Once again, I feel like the proper PSP pose should be something like this. Should be watching the movie like this. But it's way more comfortable just to like, oh dude, it's like it's a classic meme. It's a classic scene where he's like laughs. He's like, pay me in advance. It's a classic scene. It's a classic scene. You know what? I hit the shoulder button. I was about to say let's go watch that again, and then I want to rewind it like three seconds. Then I hit the shoulder button to put the whole scene again. You know what? We'll just watch it again, bro. Do you think I got anything else going on in my life when I don't have time to re-watch Spider-Man 2 scenes on my PSP? I'll just have to really commit to this time. I don't want to miss it, dude. The way the lighting like changes when I pull it out, it's kind of crazy. All right, I can't miss this time. This is too important. This is one of the most iconic gifts. Probably one of the most gift moments of any movie of all time. No, guys, really, it's a classic scene. Seriously. I know, okay, that it is, though. There are so many good scenes in this.
What do you know about high society? Don't answer that. My society photographer got hit in the head by a polo ball. You're all I got. Big party for an American hero. My son, the astronaut.
Oh, yeah. That guy. The astronaut. That's Mary Jane's boyfriend. He's an astronaut. It's a good laugh.
You serious? Pay for what? Standing there? The planetarium tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. There's the door.
All right. Okay, fuck, I forgot you can't hear it. I gotta make sure you guys can hear the movie, too. Okay, well, I picked a really bad moment to let you hear the movie. It's just like seagulls and shit. I should have done that when there was dialogue happening. Alright, it's Doc Ock. He's talking about how his wife is dead.
My dream is dead.
His dream is dead. Well, I guess you can hear it. I don't need to explain that part to you. Can you really not? Is the disc drive really that loud? It is pretty loud, actually. Fuck. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares? I'm playing my game right now. Doing the thing where you fake play a game in a movie or a TV show. Why are actors so bad at fake playing games? It's not like playing a video game is not fucking hard. It's basically the easiest thing in the world. Any moron can do it. Ever heard of a gamer? Ever heard of a less intelligent group of people? The inhibitor chip. Yeah, he realizes he's crazy. Okay, then I was about to say you can't really blame him for anything he does because he's had his mind take over by the tentacles, but he realizes that happened. So I guess he does have some responsibility. Inhibitor rings, exactly. Tony Soprano playing Mario Kart is iconic. That is a great scene. I do love that scene. You can almost play Mario Kart with one hand. If you could have just mapped, if they just had custom button mapping back in the N64 days, you could have just mapped go to the Z button, and then you could play Mario Kart with one hand. Jumping and braking is completely optional in Mario Kart. I guess you wouldn't be able to use items. That would be a little bit of a pain, but other than that... His tentacles are telling him to rob the bank or whatever. Dude, this movie is so good. Breaking Bad Sonic 06 is also iconic. I have a whole meme video about that on my second channel. What was his motivation? He still wants to do the sun plan. It's not like he's gonna bring his stupid dead wife back. Oh. Who asked for this? Joel McHale. We've got Winger. I promised. Okay, guys. I know I said I would stop doing this, but I promised I would show Joel McHale. Okay, you saw it. You fucking saw him. Okay, now it's my turn to watch the movie. You get a little bit, and then I get a little bit. It's my turn to watch the movie. Also, when I watch the movie, at least you can hear it better. They didn't get the free toaster. How did he get this part? Was Joel McHale famous by this point? I guess he was. He's in Spider-Man 2. That makes him famous. Well, there was a way for multiple people to watch the same movie. Maybe a mirror. No, it's not. Don't even think about downloading Spider-Man 2 and, like, syncing it up. Although if you did want to do that, we're at this scene right now. The bank robbing scene. Surely, is there like a sweet spot where if it's too close, obviously it doesn't sound good to you guys. That must sound okay. Right? Oh my god, dude, he looks so cool. He had the hat on. He used the tentacle to take off the hat. Dude, he's taking the bags of money. Do banks even have bags of money? That's not even real, is it? He throws the money at Peter. And they have to be full of, like, coins. So, I mean, because otherwise it wouldn't do any damage. He said, here's your change. Good old quips from Spidey. People who have opinions on this, right? Wasn't, like, Rich Evans being like, I fucking hate Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker? I didn't, like... Are those gold bullion coins? Because he's like, that guy, when he was trying to pick it up like it was more than just like a Sacagawea dollar coin. Oh, crushing his skull. So I wish somebody would do that to me with their robot tentacles. Whew. Pretty good. Pretty good action in this movie. This is before they invented CGI. Well, no it's not, but, you know. The whole movie wasn't just a CGI green screen stage like Star Wars prequels, and I assume every modern Marvel movie is like that. Spider-Man 3, low-key had the best action. The problem with Spider-Man 3 was the plot was too many villains just overstuffed with crap, right? Because people like emo Peter now, right? Everyone loves that, right? It's fucking funny. You know, I liked these Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies a lot, and I was like, when I heard that they were gonna, when it leaked or whatever happened, when they were like, we're bringing Tobey Maguire back for that new one, I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna rewatch all the Spider-Man Sam Raimi movies, all three of them, and then I guess I'll watch the two Garfield movies, and then I guess I'll watch the Holland ones or whatever, the ones where all the stupid Spider-Man movies have to put the word home in the title, so I always get them mixed up. I guess I'll watch all of those so I can be ready to watch the one with Tobey Maguire. You know what? I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. I was just like, yeah, I'll get around to this later, and then I just never did it. I never watched that new movie. I still kind of want to do that someday before I die. At least maybe I'll just watch the Sam Raimi ones and then just watch the new one with Tobey Maguire. Dude, it's funny. It's just funny because it's like, they're doing like, ooh, the live action multiverse stuff. They already were like giga ultra perma-mogged by the Spider-Verse animated movies, which did that a million times better, a million times cooler. You haven't seen No Way Home? I haven't seen any Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 3. I mean, I think I saw some of those a couple. I saw him get turned into dust in that one Avengers movie. So, I mean, I know who he is. Honed Heart. Thank you for the Prime sub. Again, I have to really pay attention to chat because I'm not hearing. I don't have the headphones on. I don't get to hear the ding. The ding. It's not a ding. Well, I guess the ring does kind of make a ding sound. I need to be focused on Spider-Man right now. You guys are distracting me from the important thing. Spider-Man 2. I need to watch Spider-Man 2 with good posture in a so everyone can see that I'm watching. I need to hold the PSP exactly in the center of the frame. Ooh. She hit him in the face with the umbrella. That was a pretty good bit of resistance. Nobody ever resists these supervillains when they're getting kidnapped. Dino Pulsada says, Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 2, one of the best comic book movies of all time. I agree. I've been hyping this movie up. This stream must be, like, unintelligible if you haven't seen this movie. In my mind, everyone's seen this movie. This was a big, blockbuster-ass fucking movie when it came out. Of course, I know that was 50 years ago now. Yeah, you know what? I should have just done that thing where I watched all the Spider-Man movies, so I could have watched, No Way Home. That's the one with all the ones. I should have done so I could watch that in theaters, right? That's probably the way you watch it. They have the applause breaks, or they, like, it's like Friends or whatever, where they have to wait for everyone to laugh or whatever. They've, like, if you try to watch it with no applause, it's gonna be weirdly paced. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little. This is one of the first things I said when the stream started, which was that, like, oh, who cape shit, fucking who gives a shit. But then this reminded me. This reminded me why I cared in the first place, because it was good. Because it was good. Okay, this movie's good. You're never gonna make me not like this movie. This is so funny. Harry's like getting drunk off champagne. Out of depression. You can't get drunk off champagne out of depression. You have to get drunk off champagne from when you're happy. You should be drinking like hard liquor. The bug. Spiders are active. It's not a bug. First time chat from Tortilla ZX. Peak stream, Lord Chill. Okay, thanks. I know this is an idiotic stream. I was trying to explain this, okay? I was trying to allude to this stream without just spoiling it on my Power Washer thing, where it's like, I'm trying to find new, weird streams to do. New avant-garde streams. Streams that aren't just doing the Scuds stream again, doing the I watch a movie, but you don't get to see it again. I'm just doing the same joke again! But the fact that I realized that made me laugh so hard that I was like, well, whatever. I'll just do it again. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? That's gonna be like my catchphrase. I say that so often. More like a cope phrase. Barkley, but I hold a basketball the whole time. Well, Barkley's an RPG. That could be possible. Okay, I need to lock in. I need to be holding this with both hands. Right against my eyes. This is what that looks like. It's like Lynchian right now. Anytime a movie is a little weird, yeah, I'm getting some Lynch vibes from this. Metal Waluigi 1, thank you. Thank you for the tier 1, 4-month streak. Peak content as always. Okay, you know what? Don't ever let anyone say I only stream cleaning up the toilet simulator. I also stream idiotic shit that nobody with their right mind would care about. Mary Jane is mad at Peter Parker in this scene. Because he... He's reciting the poetry. Do women like this? Do women like it when you just start reciting poetry at them? I might have to memorize some poetry.
I'm with John. He'll get me my drink. John. By the way, John has seen my show 5 times. Harry has seen it twice, and May has seen it.
Doug Salad.
My sick mother got out of bed to see
Biber Shell. What does that even mean, bro? You can't just be sending me messages that don't mean anything. I need to like just be looking at this like I need to look like I'm really thinking about this movie.
After all these years, it's nothing to me but an empty seat.
Okay, I was trying to figure out how far are we into this movie, but I was like, okay, I can just subtract the 5-minute opening of the stream from the runtime. Except I forgot there was that whole part in the middle where the froze or whatever, and I had to start the whole thing again. Johnny Pygmalion says, if Cyber was in Star Wars, he'd be a Kyber crystal shell. That joke is so bad that I'm gonna read it on stream to humiliate you. Thank you for the 1 bit, CJ Valholic. I will buy 1 grain of sand with your bit. Thank you very much. September says, I would like to request 1 Mother 3 stream, please. Maybe someday. I used to be like, oh, I'll do it holding a frog. Obviously, that would not, like, I mean... Dude, Peter's slapping the Harry's slapping the shit out of Peter in public, by the way. Sue him for assault. Get rich. Stop worrying about your stupid money troubles with being a stupid photographer. You can sue a rich guy. I don't know about Mother 3 stream anytime super soon, but if you like rare and obscure dialogue in Mother 3, maybe keep your eyes open for a video from Monkey Nest soon. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words about my Japanese Fraser shirt, my gay Fraser shirt. Like I said, I've got like 2 shirts I can canonically wear on stream. Because as soon as I start wearing new ones, people are going to start being like, oh, I guess he has 3 shirts. Mother 3 stream, but only in JP. That would be kind of funny. I mean, the fucked up part is I could probably get through the whole game just from, you know, meta knowledge. Oh yeah, Mother 3 turns 20 in 4 days from now, right? Holy shit. Who's this guy on your stream? Yeah, I hired a guy off Fiverr to pretend to be me. And all my his voice is just going into a... It's like going into the microphone. It's going into like some kind of chat GPT vocal AI synthesis thing. And I guess the timing... That would actually be really fucking pain in the ass to do, to be honest, because it would have to be like the delay on the video for the time. Actually, do they have live, like, vocal... Like, you can just talk into it and you sound like someone else? That'd be crazy, man. Dude, fuck AI. I don't even want to know. Mother 3's... Crazy how Mother 3's dev cycle is par for the course these days. Yeah, Mother 3 had such a crazy dev cycle because so much of it was, like, so many of the ideas. People don't know if you realize, unless you've done the research, so many of the ideas that ended up in Mother 3, like the final version, they were there in the 64 version. You could do a good Chris Deltarune cosplay with your hair. What just... I can't, though. It doesn't even look like a good bob cut. It just looks fucking ridiculous if I try and push it into my eyes. I guess if I painted my skin blue, I could do a good Chris Deltarune. Oh, fuck. You made me press the right bumper. Whatever. We're just going back. We're just going back to the previous scene. Who gives a shit? I had been talking over it. I've been reading my chat. What even is this scene, bro? Okay, it's just Spider-Man. Blue Sharpies, yeah. A Sharpie incident in a hotel bathroom. That's how you know it's the true successor to Homestuck. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that as a bit. No, I guess I won't spoil that in case I end up doing it. Okay, now he's having the problem where his Spider-Man shit ain't working. It happens when he's sad about MJ, I guess. Now he's gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this Spider-Man bullshit. Poop transplant. With the Prime sub. They've subscribed for 3 months. I was about to say, like, I think I would have remembered the name Poop Transplant, honestly. That's a very memorable name. Oh, it's nice. Okay, I guess sub notifications don't show up on the stream, the chat window. Kill the chat. Oh yeah, here's the scene, because he looks in the, he's like, oh, I'm fucked up right now, and he grabs a newspaper, and the newspaper's like, hey, fuck Spider-Man. Oh, this is also where he's like, my eyes aren't working, I need my glasses, right? Yeah. The reverse of the montage from the first movie. I didn't think about the, like, the, not arm strength, but just like the having to hold up a PSP for 2 hours. Ugh. I'm gonna be like a weightlifter for this. Bits showed, but subs didn't. Yeah, because bits are like attached to a message. Although, sub things also can contain a message, so whatever. Hopefully I will notice them all. My stupid thing is not updating, so I just have to be like really paying attention. This movie has some great scene transitions, and I really haven't showed you any of them. We've got Peter the Doctor. This is a classic Peter the Doctor scene. Do you actually have the shitty little Spider-Man DVD? What do you think we're watching right now? You mean the UMD? It's in here. Sorry, I hit the mic.
My powers. I'm climbing a wall, but I keep falling.
Oh,
What does that sound like? A cheese grater?
so you're Spider-Man.
In my dream. Well, actually, it's not even my dream. It's
Keep doing that. Is that ASMR for someone?
Somebody else's dream.
I'll just yell really loud over the Raindrop song. Don't worry, Trash Boat. No, I know all the tricks of the trade for getting around copyright bots. You think I don't know about that? It sounded like a robot cat purring. That's awesome. That's actually awesome, dude. I'm gonna remember that for when I need a robot cat purring in one of my main videos.
Your soul disappears. Nothing's bad as uncertainty. Listen. Maybe you're not supposed to be Spider-Man.
Dude, this is really loud. It's not like Dreamcast level, like jet engine sounds or whatever.
Always have a choice, Peter.
But look how far we've barely... The disc is barely fucked up. We've got to play most of the movie without major issues. He's invested in the movie. I've been invested in the movie the whole time. This is a good movie. You're lucky to be able to watch someone watch this movie. That's how good it is. And you're lucky that I'm even deigning to tell you what is in the contents of this film. Oh, it's the Uncle Ben scene again. Or, it's the dream scene. Dude, if I had great power, I would be fucking so much shit up. I would have no responsibility. That seems like a scam, if you ask me. There's got to be a way to get great power without the responsibility. We got to figure that one out.
I can't live your dreams anymore. I want a life of my own. You could give
Is this the 2.1 extended cut? Not unless they release that on UMD.
those great responsibilities.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I could get like a memory stick in here with a bunch of movies on there. This is also, again, like the Scud stream. I guess, okay, to be fair, I was like... The whole joke is that it's basically just the idiotic Scud stream again. But... I couldn't just do that again, because it wouldn't be funny at that point. It would just be like, oh, I guess the guy just watch-along streams. But I found a way to do it something really stupid. To do something really stupid. And it's still sort of like I get to do the Scud stream again. My favorite stream of all time, the Scud stream. Okay, I was waiting for this comment. I was prepared for it all stream, and I've been waiting for it. Okay, Mr. Swiss Roll 69 says, you kind of look like emo peanut butter gamer. Okay, I normally don't let my hair get this long, all right? Normally it's nice. Well, actually, it's not true. I usually do let it get this long. I just usually be like, if I have to go out in public, like a function or something, I'll get a nice haircut. But I was like, I can't do that for this stream. That would be like implying this stream is worth doing that for. It's not fair. Okay, how come he gets to be the only guy with the hair and like the swooping thing or whatever? Maybe I should have shaved. I should have shaved. Fuck, oh, whatever. It's fine. Who gives a shit? That's my catchphrase. That's my motto. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my fucking forehead. And then people ask me like, why do you have that catchphrase? Like, dude, who gives a shit? It's just a fucking face tattoo. Okay, remember this song? You guys heard this song before? Maybe if I make the robot cat purr, it'll be okay. This is actually a really great scene. Maybe we can just focus on Peter being Peter. He's not even bitch-ass Spider-Man anymore. He's doing what he was meant to do. Just living his life. There we go. There's the glasses. Oh, I should have had my glasses. I should have had my glasses so I could have put my glasses on when he put his glasses on. It's like a 4D movie experience. Okay, see, this is what I'm trying to say, though. I'm trying to push the boundaries of, like, what is Twitch going to consider copyright piracy? They wouldn't mute this stream over this dog shit quality of a song. Like, YouTube bots might detect it. Okay, that's the thing, though. YouTube bots will detect it. I guess you can have videos taken down, but I was be like, Twitch does the thing where it mutes the VOD. There's like a huge, it's not even just like just the part with the song. It's like a huge chunk will just be muted. It's nuked forever. I mean, luckily I have like a local copy of any stream I do that has it uncensored or whatever. Usually you can just find that on YouTube. Okay, Peter's in class. He's putting his hand up. He's answering the questions. He's being a dude. This is such a good montage. I love a good montage. This is Professor being like, excellent work. The best part of the montage is when he like sees crime happening and he's like, who gives a shit? Oh, there's like a freeze frame and everything, dude. I love a good freeze frame, dude. This is such a fun... You would never see the editing choices made in this movie in a modern movie, unless I guess it was by Sam Raimi. Although, he did a modern Marvel movie, right? He did, what's his face? Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange 2, right? He did that movie. Was that any good? I think I watched, like, the Red Letter Media on it or whatever, but I didn't fucking watch the fucking movie. Doctor Strange 2 sucked. Okay, fuck. That's what I heard. I was like, I like Sam Raimi, but like... They don't... In modern Marvel... Okay, because remember, they had... Was it Edgar Wright to do Ant-Man? And then they, like, hired him to do Ant-Man. And then he was, like, trying to do a movie. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. We just want generic... Like, the most generic movie of all time, please. So they kicked Edgar Wright off, and they got just some guy to do it. Although I will say, I can't hate the some guy they got too much for Ant-Man because he put Greg Turkington in there for no reason. The Greg cameo. The Greg, like, Greg's on cinema character cameo. Not even just Greg. There's like a level, whatever.
Shine my shoe,
Yeah.
press my pants, did my homework.
We gotta enjoy the part of the movie where Peter's life is going well, right?
You want to get some chow mein?
Anytime I see your face, I don't know why, but it just feels wrong. I expect you to be blue body paint dressed as your avatar. Okay, I promise, guys. I'm sorry. I promise I will get blue face paint. I'll gain 300 pounds. Like, I would love to look exactly like my avatar. There needs to be, like, zero... I would love to be made out of pixels, for God's sake. Q shift your camera? That's not the worst idea. Blue face? Blue shift? There's a way to make a joke there that, like, makes sense and is good. I'm too lazy to do it, but one of you guys in the comments, in the comment section, maybe you can figure something out there.
Picking up where we left off.
Master Knuckle says, you have your PSP out, yet you're not playing Peace Walker. I know, that was the last, I'm actually like 99.9% sure, that was the last actual game I played this PSP. Because I was talking earlier about how I had this thing loaded up with emulators, which was awesome. It felt so awesome having this thing be like, have like a whole, well, it wasn't like a whole library, but it was like hundreds of fucking games on here. It wasn't like that good at like PS1 and 64 emulation, if I recall correctly. Maybe it's better on the Vita. But I had to delete all that shit. I had to get rid of my fucking I had to get rid of all my like emulation stuff so I could update the firmware so I could have Peace Walker, and then Peace Walker could be on there installed. And I wanted to do like online stuff with my buddy or whatever. And it was not that I didn't. Peace Walker was fine for what it was, but I wish I just kept the fucking emulators on there. I know I could just put them back on here. But it's like, dude, am I really going to be walking around with a PSP full of emulators in 2026? Am I that much of a hipster? Also, I like have a Steam Deck too. I guess this is a little bit, the form factor of a PSP is kind of nice. I mean, I like the PSP. I mean, the first thing I was doing was being like hyping up the PSP, being like, dude, the menu, the XMB or whatever it's called, the crossbar, they basically perfected menus back then. This was before. When did the PSP? This was before the PS3, right? So this is when they had the crossbar, and then they put that in the PS3 when that came out, right?
Given up. Thrown in the towel. Abandoned his sad
Mr. SwissRoll69 asks, I have a math quiz tomorrow. Do you know how to use a quadratic formula to graph x to the power of 3 plus 2x to the power of 2 minus x plus 24? No, I don't. I basically, first of all, I basically consider being a YouTuber to just be a very advanced form of being unemployed. And I basically structure my whole life around the fact that just to do the least possible amount of math, the absolute minimum. Because I remember in college or whatever, it was like, I mean, I didn't mind math. It was like, math, whatever. You know, geometry, great. Trigonometry, fine. Pre-calculus, I started to be like, okay. Then I got to calculus 1, I was like, I'll do anything. I'll just be a homeless bum on the street as long as I don't have to do math for the rest of my fucking life. If you're one of those guys out there that likes to do math and you're like, ooh, I like to do math problems. You know what? Good. I'm glad that there's people like you out there because I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit. I'm out here to play video games for babies. I'm out here to watch baby movies on my PSP. Well, it's not for babies, guys. It's PG-13. It's for grown-ups. It's for grown-ups. Oh yeah, sorry. That was the scene where it was like someone's getting fucking like mugged in the alley or whatever, and he's just like, it's not my fucking problem. I'm Peter Parker. I'm not Spider-Man. Okay. Once again, it's actually impossible for me to have good posture. I just don't have good posture, so I don't know how to sit normally for like 2 hours straight. Sorry, I got like the shittiest webcam. You can kind of see it. It depends. Okay, if the screen was more black, you'd be able to see the reflection better. Okay, next time there's like a really dark scene, I'll show you. All right, what is this? This is Peter being like, oh, freaking Aunt May. I feel bad about the fact I'm, you know, just letting people get killed or whatever. Yeah, the eye toy. You know, I actually have an actual honest-to-God eye toy around here somewhere. People use, well, okay, people still love that shit, right? But I would say people used to love that shit. Not just like Germa streams, but like in a was it pre-Wii? I guess it was pre-Wii era. Then just being able to like see yourself on the screen. Ooh, and I'm moving my stupid arms around and it's making shit happen in the video game. People used to love that shit. Okay. iToy stream. I don't know about that one. I don't know if you're getting the iToy stream. Then again, I mean, look at the idiotic shit I'm doing right now. Is there really any like threshold that is there anything too stupid for this stream? I don't think so. Sometimes I feel like I need to make it so you can hear what the characters are saying.
I went someplace else. Someplace where I thought I could win some money. To buy a car. Because I wanted to impress Mary Jane.
Okay, I'm about ready to just skip forward to the scene where he's fighting Doc Ock. I don't care about your personal problems. I'm just kidding. You're acting your little heart out, Toby. We gotta look at him.
Towards me. I could have stopped him, but I wanted revenge. I let him go.
Can you whisper a little? You know, it's funny.
Get away.
People like that, right? People like when you like whisper into the mic or whatever. That's like the foundation of ASMR. Like ASMR technically can just be like anything, right? Any sound. But like if you click on ASMR channel, like 9 times out of 10, it's like someone whispering, right? It's funny because I literally, like I get whatever the exact opposite of ASMR is. Like when I hear people whispering, it like makes my skin crawl. I hate it. I don't know why, but when I hear someone super close to the mic whispering, it genuinely makes me like almost nauseous. I hate it. Beat the shit out of the mic. See that I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of robot cat whispering. I don't know how fucked up that is for you guys.
When he died.
By the way, there's nothing wrong with liking to hear people whisper or having like wanting to hear a pretty girl whisper in your ear. I get why people like that kind of content. I just personally, there's something wrong with my brain, and I can't enjoy it. Sorry. I like other weird sounds, I guess. I mean, like this for me, like ASMR literally just means like you have like a positive like auditory response to a sound or something, right? I sounded like a cat screaming. Forehead reveal, stop on. Dude, I showed everyone my Vegeta hairline earlier. You don't even get to say that shit. You have to watch the VOD if you want to see that part. I thought that I thought that my UMD was skipping or froze. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the webcam. See? Okay. I thought that the UMD froze. It was just a shot they held for a really long time. I forgot that there was just like a really sad shot of Peter at the table after his aunt walks away. The green screen. Okay, this is also what I mean where I was like, yeah, I'll just have the green screen block out the rest of my room. I didn't think about the way light bounces, and now it's like the green reflects onto my face, and I got like green face over here. But like I said, this is one of those things where I was like 10 minutes before the stream, I was like, should I like change this whole setup? Wait a minute. I just remember something. It doesn't matter and nobody cares.
Night, Bernard.
Yeah, this is the perfect opportunity to use the lime green Jinjo emote. That's why I put it in the game, or put it in the stream chat, the emoji repository, whatever the fuck it's called. Dude, maybe I should, you know, for someone was saying blue face paint, I should just become the most, like, transparent Dan Henschel, like, ripoff, where I'm just, like, every day I'm on stream, like, new face paint, like, ooh, I'm the green Jinjo, I'm the green Gingler. I don't know, man. Also, that's another thing, too, when I was originally, like, maybe I will have the green screen be, like, whatever, chroma'd out or whatever, but then it was, like, whenever I showed this, whenever there was anything green on the screen, it was also being chromed out. And by the way, there's actually not that much, believe it or not. Watch this movie and look for how much green stuff there is in here, because there's actually not that much. I don't know if that was like a deliberate palette thing, because like the Green Goblin in the first movie, they were like, well, we got all the green we need out of Spider-Man here. He's unoriginal for an amazing reason. I know, right? I can't commit to the bit. This, in a way, I was thinking about this. This, in a way, is almost like ripping off the NHL, because his like whole thing is like, what if I count like 1,000? Well, it's not his whole thing, but like one of the things he likes to do is like, what if I count 1,000 rices on a stream? And it's like the joke is that like he's doing it. This is what I mean, where it's like, who would watch someone just watch a movie on their PSP? By the way, Doc Ock is currently interrogating Harry, if you couldn't tell from the freaking sounds. He's gonna be like, I don't know where Spider-Man is, but I know this douchebag Peter Parker who knows where Spider-Man is. This is kind of committing to a bit, but it's not really. Dude, imagine like this video, but no chat, not live, not as a live stream, but as a pre-recorded video of me just like watching the movie and like commentating on it. Because the only way I'm even like able to remotely not be insane right now is I'm just reading and responding to chat. Hang on, we were worried about the song being copyrighted. The entire stream itself is more likely to be copyrighted because of the movie. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say, though. I'm trying to push the boundaries, especially in today's fucked up world of fucked up corporate bullshit. We have to have people fighting for how, you know, it's like the, you know, when you're in the car with your sister and you're like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. It's like, I'm doing that, but with copyright infringement, basically. I don't know. I would be happy, obviously, if the stream got, like, taken down or copyright hit. But it would at least be interesting. I would at least have some new information. I'd be like, now I know. Now I know about that I can't just watch the whole movie on PSP. The amount of, okay, the shit, like, it's got to be like less than 5% of the stream has been me actually holding the camera up. Okay, this is when Peter is like, he sees the burning building. He's like, well, I guess I got to go in there and save the stupid people because I'm Spider-Man, even though he's not Spider-Man. Hold on, I'm going to watch this. This scene looks pretty cool. I'm not going to let you guys see this. I'm going to focus on this one. For me. This scene's just for me, guys. This one's just for me. Yes, thank you. Okay, Ace Anthology says, I'm convinced Irish only owns this one Seattle. That's what I was going for. That's what I was like, I have to just wear the same shit every single time I'm on camera. Like a cartoon character. Like Bart Simpson. Why do I have this like recurring thought where I have to be like this? I don't know. Normally I would have these thoughts where I have to wear only one outfit so I'm a cartoon character. Not related to stream. I had that thought when I was like 15 years old. I was like, I should just get all one outfit, so I just wear the same thing every day. At least it almost makes sense to do that as a bit on a stream. I was doing bits to no one, bits to myself. The best shirt is the Weed Kranos one. That's the other one I'm allowed to wear. I haven't worn that one in like 2 years because the sleeve is like, it got like ripped, and I was like, fuck, okay, well, I'll just like sew this together and fix it. And then I was like, okay, yeah, as soon as I learn how to, like, sew clothes and fix clothes, I'll do this. That was 2 years ago. I gotta just get someone else to fix that for me. Or I should just, find some cheap, shitty t-shirt place online and print my own version of that. Come on, Peter. Save the girl. No, he's the one getting saved. Freaking goober. A lot of screaming in this movie. Yeah, I'm trying to make the volume is a little variable. I guess that's how movies are, where it's like I want you to be able to hear a little bit, maybe not like understand every little thing being said. You should at least hear that the movie's playing, right? I tried to give you I won't do the cat thing this time, but I tried to let you hear the movie. But you guys kept complaining that you were only hearing the disc drive. Which, to be fair, I understand. You bought an N-Gage, didn't you? Sorry. Couldn't resist doing a reference to the previous part of the stream where I made that joke. Why was Doug dissing this film? Are you talking about Doug Funny or Doug Nostalgia Critic? Did Doug Nostalgia Critic? Everyone likes Spider-Man 2. This is like one of the only, like, look at the Rotten fucking Tomato score for this movie. Everybody likes this movie, okay? Is it Doug slander time? There will be no slandering of Doug. First of all, okay, I was actually just talking about this with Bernie. I think I talked about this on stream, and then I mentioned to Bernie, which is just that, like, we're permamogged by Doug. He got to be in Smiling Friends. We'll never get to be in Smiling Friends. We're losers. Obligatory Doug mention. Dude, that's been a while. You're right. It's been a while. Dude, Doug used to come up every single one of my streams for no reason. What happened? What happened to Doug, guys? Why did you guys stop bringing up Doug? 5 months of cyber streams, still no Doug. You'll never get a Doug emote, but you might get a pork chop emote. Alright, this is the alternate VN romance path where Peter is like, says, fuck Mary Jane, I'm gonna date the landlord's daughter. This is like when I tried to watch Steins Gate, the anime, instead of just playing the VN. And it was like, the pacing was completely ruined by the back half where he has to like go on dates with half the cast for some fucking reason. Because just they're trying to put all the content from the game in there. Whereas it sure really works better when you're just playing the game and you're just like, I want to see this romance route I guess. I don't know. I haven't actually played Steins Gate. It's not fair. Why can't I live in a shitty apartment and have a secret identity? I guess I do have a secret identity. I guess when I'm out in public, people don't know I'm the piece of shit Sonic streamer, YouTuber, Cybershell. I've thought about that. I've been at like thinking like, if I go to a con, should I wear a shirt that says I'm Cybershell? You know, because I'm never on camera. People are gonna recognize my stupid fucking face, or if they did, they'd think I'd have like the short hair like I used to, right? I don't think I don't know. I don't think my voice is like, nobody's gonna like just hear this voice and be like, oh, that's Cybershell, right? You've never been recognized. I've never been recognized, or like called out or anything in any situation that wasn't already at like PAX. You know what I mean? Like at a place where there would be people who would recognize me. I'm not Markiplier. Okay, I can go to the supermarket and nobody gives a shit. The closest thing I have to an I'm Cybershell shirt is the, remember that race, that classic Sonic race stream, with Simply Dad, Salty DK Dan, and Ellis Mark. I think it was Mark. It was nice enough to send me a shirt commemorating my win, and it has the Cybershell like dog frog thing. Hold on. Oh yeah, I was about to like turn on my like little VTuber guy. I was like, actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have two things going on at the same time. Oh my god, thank you, Toru Space Prince, subscribing to tier 1. Again, sorry, I have to really lock in and pay attention to chat because it's actually if you, by the way, if you ever like sub and I just completely fucking ignore you, you're allowed to be like, hey. I subbed, by the way, because I promise I try to say thank you every time someone does it, which is like, that's like the basic level normal stream etiquette, right? It's one thing if you're like Germa, okay? Germa doesn't have to respond to every sub because he would have to, because he used to do that and it would be like 20% of the stream was just responding to people giving you money. But luckily, thank God I'm not there yet. I only get a reasonable amount. Medley the Duck versus says, I subbed. I think there's a clue here. There's a clue I might be able to use to figure out if that's true or not. He used to at the end of streams. Right. That's right. Okay, that's right. He used to do it when it happened, and then for a long time it was all confined to the end of the stream. And then, but it used to be that if he ever streamed like for 4 hours, he would really have to stream for 5 or like 6 hours because he would spend so long at the end of the stream, which is fine and good that he would do that. But I was also one of those guys who would like, get to the end of the part of the Germa stream where he's playing the game, and then I was just fucking close. I don't have time to hear him say thank you for 2 hours. okay, there you go. Medley the Duck person subscribed at tier 1. For real. Again, I have to say that because it's not showing up in the freaking corner for the stupid VOD watchers. I hate the VOD watchers! I'm secretly revealing that I hate the VOD watchers. No. I appreciate you, the VOD watchers. Also, I should really, if I was a better streamer, they have the aptitude to do this. They know how to look into the camera. I can't. I spend the whole stream looking at the PSP or the chat, or at my own face in the Streamlabs. But you have to look at the camera. That's how you trick people into having a parasocial relationship with you. They think they're making eye contact with you. Hold on. Let's use both of my eyes for this. All right. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll stop it. Cybershell eye contact. If I could go the rest of my life, my real life, and never have to make eye contact with anyone, I would gladly re-up on that choice if possible. I will say I do love and appreciate all my VOD watchers, but for once, look, you don't get to have your you can leave a comment under the video, but you can't have your shit on screen. Think about it. By the way, Peter's talking to his stupid fucking aunt. He's getting hyped up again to be Spider-Man. You've seen the movie. You know this part. You know what's up. You've seen this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, pause. Well, you can't pause if you're watching it live. If you're a VOD watcher, well, I should have said this earlier. I would say pause, watch the whole movie. It's okay. It'd be actually really funny to pause this late into the movie, then rewatch it. The only thing you're not allowed to do is try to watch along with me. This is not a watch along stream. This is you watching me watch this. Pay Aunt May some respect. Okay, I guess I will. You're not allowed to talk shit about Spider-Man 2. You're allowed to talk shit about Cape shit and Spider-Man in general if you want, I guess. But you're not allowed to talk shit about, dude, this epic scene where he's like, I'm gonna get my freaking powers back, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, stream chat. Dude, I always wanted to jump off a building saying that, to be honest. Is Spider-Man 3... You know, it's funny you asked that. Is Spider-Man 3 on UMD? I was literally looking. I was like, I can only do this stream once, okay? I picked Spider-Man 2 because I already had this game. I already had this UMD. I think this, like, came with the system or some bullshit like that. Oh, he fell, and he said... He was going, I'm back, and then he fell, and he said, ooh, my back. Get it? It's actually a really great gag if I wasn't talking over it. But yeah, I was, like, looking at a list. I was like, am I going to just, like, what's the funniest UMD I could be watching? And I, like, looked through a whole list, and then at the end, I finally decided... there's nothing funny that was so funny that I need to, like, buy it for this. The whole point, the whole ethos of the stream is that I'm just doing it. I already had all this shit except the battery. I had to buy a new battery.
Sure you don't want to invite your friend, the photographer?
This fucking guy. This is the scene where Mary Jane is sending out wedding invitations. Everyone's favorite scene. I have no idea who this guy is. Like, I've never seen this guy before or since. Unless he is, like, a famous actor and I'm just completely blanking on his fucking name. Found 3 on eBay. It's like $20. Okay, yeah. I didn't look specifically for Spider-Man 3, but I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It's interesting because there was a very narrow window of time where UMDs were even being made. You know what I mean? So like the things you can find on UMD, it's interesting. It's a little interesting. The actor, the character. I mean the actor. The character is not. I mean, I'm sure he's just invented for this fucking movie, right? He's the Paul, I guess, or sort of. Not really though. Oh yeah, she's kissing him upside down because she's trying to figure out if he's Spider-Man. I guess, but it's like. You really get engaged to this guy and not think that he's Spider-Man. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Fucking battery ran out. You can't even watch the whole movie? That's fine. I got the fucking charger cable over here. This is fine, too, because this is just what I was thinking. I was like, to plug this bad boy in. This just gives us more time to hang out. Don't worry. This is... Okay, know what this reminds me of? This is a very specific memory that literally none of you are going to be able to relate to. Watching a laser disc and then like having to flip it over halfway through, which is such a like laser discs were so fucking weird, dude. I only knew this because my dad was like an audio visual nerdy type of guy, the type of guy who had a laser disc player growing up. So yeah, I was like fucking around with like that was also they used to it wasn't just like the chapter select, okay? It was like here's the scene select, here's a list of all these scenes and they all have like individual names or whatever. And I guess like Spider-Man, they're like there's so many of them. There's like 50 scenes or whatever. I used to think it was like chapter select. There's like 15 to 20 chapters through the whole movie. The cheats got a laser disc. Flipping a cassette tape. Okay, yeah, I guess people know about flipping cassette tapes. But like there are also laser disc players that were like fancier ones that could actually like do it in the middle of the movie or whatever. Or they wouldn't flip the disc. The player would like go around and like under. It was actually really, I think, is there like a technology connections about this? Go look up Laserdisc stuff if you want. Alchemera, thank you for the Prime, the Prime sub, 2 months. Buy a new battery. I did. This is a new battery. Okay, they just is. Well, I actually don't know how it might be. Have been like it's like it might be old stock. I mean, it's a PSP. I actually think that I don't know. I think the battery could be used for all 3 models: 2000, 3000, 1000. I should have gotten like one of those like fancy third-party batteries. Next net rep laser disc lore. I do love laser discs. Maybe I don't know if I know enough about laser disc lore. Oh my god, I'm so used to like looking at a mirror and I'm like trying to like fix my hair, but like I'm patting the wrong part of my head. PSP Go erasure. Are there okay? Where are the real PSP heads in chat? Because we were talking about this earlier. We're talking about Vita versus Go, because Go is a PSP. Well, I was gonna call it PSP 1. Is that, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like it was like the first type of PSPs or whatever. But Vitas are the ones that I remember everyone would never shut up about how much they loved their Vita, how much their Vita was like the greatest thing ever. I know Vita's a separate system. Vita is the sequel console to the PSP, right? I have a 3000. A hacked PSP was a really good, underrated console, right? I guess I'm gonna take a quick BRB. I might as well go to the bathroom while I have this. The universe is giving me this perfect opportunity, right? So enjoy a little BRB. I'll throw the fucking No More Heroes music back on. Enjoy a little BRB. I didn't even think we were gonna get a BRB because I guess I'll just watch the whole movie in one sitting. I guess I'm not. That's not even an option. I guess I don't get to watch the whole movie in one sitting. So, but we'll be back soon. We'll be back soon. Okay. Enough. There we are. There I am. Where was I? Plugged in PSP. It does. If you know how fucked up this looked over there, doesn't matter. We're back into this. It might be a little hard for me to spin it around as much as I used to. But we're back. We're watching Spider-Man fucking 2 on the PSP. The true PSP experience plugged in the wall. This is what I mean, where it's like, the only way it has a battery life to make it through a movie is if it's plugged into the wall. And if it's plugged in the wall, just watch it on a TV! Come on, man. Again, it was the novelty factor before smartphones. You can't underestimate that, guys. And watching it on a nice big screen, like compared to, do you understand what the first iPod videos looked like? Those things were fucking dog shit, okay? Those were I preferred my shit brown Zune to the first gen iPod videos. Although I do like 4:3. I shouldn't be saying it's bad just because it's not widescreen. The thing about widescreen is you can watch 4:3 videos on widescreen. Watching widescreen on 4:3 was usually more of a pain in the ass. Especially because those screens were already fucking small.
I was afraid to trust you.
Next is Sonic Underground watched on a Game Gear with the TV tuner. That's not a bad idea. I should say that leave that one up for more of a tech YouTuber. This and Scud's stream don't even really count, but I would actually like to do some watching things streams like I mentioned earlier with the Brad Neely stuff. And I mentioned on the previous stream, I was like, we could do like a night where it's like Red versus Blue, Pure Ownage, maybe some Strong Bad Emails. I have AVGN Season 1 on DVD, but like I can't just show AVGN, right? That's like insane, right? That's illegal. Well, actually, it's not. I mean, there are people who do reaction streams to do anything on YouTube. You can just react to anything on YouTube, right? You're allowed to just show anything that's on YouTube. You know, there's movies on YouTube. So I guess it's not anything, right? This is what I mean. It's like, what is where I want to get in trouble on Twitch, and then they're going to have to show me the part that says, don't, that's what Peter just said. Don't show this on stream. Don't watch movies on your PSP on stream. It's not like I showed the whole movie. You can sort of listen to the movie, but according to chat, it sounds like a fucked up cat eating a disk drive when I try to... that's what I'm trying to let you listen to the movie. This is what I'm trying to let you listen.
I need to know something. Just one kiss.
She wants a kiss because she wants to know if he's Spider-Man. She should be asking for the upside down kiss. This scene is actually fucking awesome, dude. Actually, this is one of the only scenes I remember super well. I guess I can swing this around because this is a great example of the spider sense, which is an underrated aspect of Spider-Man's abilities. Spiders don't have this in real life, do they? They don't have like a spider sense. Also, what the fuck is Doc Ock's plan? He thinks that Peter knows where Spider-Man is. Why did he try to kill Peter? He just threw a car at him. Only Spider-Man would be able to dodge that. I guess that's his plan. Just kill everyone until eventually you try to kill someone and they survive. That's Spider-Man. Maybe there's a reason to this. Maybe I'm going to be completely honest. Normally I pay closer attention to movies when I watch them. I've been trying really hard to talk to stream chat the whole time. I'm glad that some of these comments I don't have to read out loud, but they will get preserved on stream. Okay, I'm not sure if I necessarily want to have chat on screen every stream, but I figured there's already so much dead space here. I was originally planning to have that be incorporated into the green screen background, but then I was like, I'm not doing that green screen shit. It looks so fucking shitty. Plus, I didn't have any... the only thing I wanted to put behind me was Scud. That was the only thing I had. Can you change properties like this while you're streaming? Surely you can, right? Hold on. That's probably a mistake. Wait, hold on. No, it's under filters. Yeah. Oh yeah. See this. It looks like it makes my hair look even more fucked up than it already currently does. The only benefit of this was I was going to be able to have Scud in them. Well, we can just have Scud on the stream. You guys like Scud, right? Yeah, this looks hell. I mean, I know I could change the fuzziness things. Like, I think okay, I think it looks so fucked up because I was fucking with the settings. I was trying to make it look good, and then I gave up. I was like, this is too much work. Video capture device filters, edit filters, chroma key. Okay, yeah, okay. This is smoothness set to 0. Wait, no. What do you want on this? The opacity. Okay, you know what? Let's just. I don't. This is exactly what happened before stream. I was like tweaking the shit, and then I was like, fuck this. I'll just have green light blasted all over my face. Who gives a shit? That's preferable to me than you fuckers being able to see anything in my room. Because the one, I knew already there's like one tiny sliver. And people are already calling out my stupid Sonic blanket, which I specifically was using to cover a pile of props. There's the Insano coat in there. The Link outfit, if you remember the Link outfit.
Yes. Spider-Man
It's a great scene.
was a hero. I just couldn't see
He didn't have like a backup costume. Because you see he steals the costume back, and then Jonah is like mad at him again.
he stole my suit. He's a menace to the
It's true. You know what? He could have just bought the suit back from Jonah.
executed. I want him strung up by his web.
Holy fuck, it's Cave Johnson. Oh shit, I want to go fucking move the chat window over, sorry. Did you ever get a Cybershell console? Fuck, I never did. I don't know how easy it would be to like capture that, you know what I mean? Like, that would be funny to have, but to like try and make content with it and actually capture it, it's like, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. That's why I was like dragging my feet on it. Dude, that's such an awesome shot. I wish you could have seen that shot. It was so good. You know the shot I'm talking about if you know the shot. The zoom out, and then it came through his glasses. Oh, it was so good.
He'll be just fine.
I should have committed to this bit the whole time and not like I never like showed you that I was even actually. I guess you can tell from the sound. I should have just been the whole time being like, "Yo, that was sick." Oh shit. Oh dude, he just punched Spider-Man. Oh, ooh, he hit the clock. Oh, this is okay. This part actually is crazy. Actually, I will show you this because look, Spider-Man. He grabs the clock thing and he throws it back. Watch this. This is sick. It's a great moment. First of all, but the thing I was about is like, look, dude, that was like 2 inches away from the head. He was going to kill that guy. He was about to fucking murder that man. Are you trying to tell me he intentionally missed? Even if he did, it was so, like, he was about to kill that guy. I'm not even saying Spider-Man can't kill people. Go ahead. I don't give a shit, dude. Go nuts. You have the spider powers. Kill whoever you want. But, like, he can't kill it. He's trying to rescue a hostage? He's like, only Doc Ock knows the location. Oh, here we are. The train scene. This one I should just show the whole thing, right? Everybody loves the train scene. It's like the most iconic scene in the movie. Okay, there's also a problem with the green. It's the reflection of the green. So I have to do the thing where I tilt it back. It works when I remember to do it. This is a great scene. I will say that. I have said that about a lot of the scenes, but this is probably one of the ones that actually deserves me to say it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna watch this. This is really good. You don't get to watch this. I mean, you can just watch it on your own. It's not hard to find a copy of Spider-Man 2. Okay, this ain't some art house fucking French film from 1962. Okay, you can find Spider-Man 2 if you know where to look. Maybe you have Disney Plus. I assume it's on there, right? Like they own all this shit. There's no reason. Of course it would be because they need to have the brand synergy. They need the kids to know who Tobey Maguire is, so they can be excited when they see. Like, or was that just for the Unkslop gem worshippers, where it's like, yes, I remember this from my childhood, or was that really about like we got to get these kids interested in this old shit? This is what I mean. It's like there's so much Marvel movies now. Can't we just like can't they just be in syndication where they just, I guess they are doing this already. Let's just stop making new Marvel movies. Just put Iron Man 1 back in the theater and just like run through them again. Prestiging, Call of Duty Prestiging, I believe it's called. Yeah, you know what? Sea Warrior, I think I actually have this on DVD somewhere. There's a bunch of DVDs here. Ooh, I have so many old DVDs of like Family Guy and fucking Futurama and South Park. I used to love getting those comedy shows, and I would listen to them with a commentary and be like, wow, It's like I'm really a comedy writer. And now look at me. Now I'm watching a PSP on stream. Now who's not a comedy writer? I'm like gingerly holding this because I'm so afraid I'm gonna hit one of those shoulder buttons again. I got my fingers like right on the screen, which is exactly what you don't want to be doing that. That's how you get nasty thumbprints on the screen. It's not a touch screen, by the way. I mean, you can touch it if you want. Green. Yeah, it kind of looks green sometimes just from the light of the green screen. At least the silvery parts. Dude, PSP, honestly, is a fucking sick console. Like, just design-wise. I love the DS, like, gun to my head. I would pick the DS, but, like, I really, really like the PSP, honestly. Also, you weren't watching movies like this on the fucking DS. I know they tried that shit on, like, the GBA, and it was ass, but it's, like, hilarious. I guess we could, like, I know that's already been streamed a million times. Oh, yeah, I was meant to ask that. Surely, nobody's ever done the Scud thing before. The Scud thing was so stupid that obviously only I could have come up with that. Surely there have been streams of people watching movies on a PSP, right? Like, it's like, I looked at it for, like, 2 seconds, and then it came up with the idea. I was like, oh, that would be funny. Like, so obviously, it's not a hard idea to come up with. Or maybe there aren't streams like this because they're illegal and they get taken down from your channel. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. This is the epic part where he has a million webs going out and he has to stop the train. And he was like, it's a really good part of the movie. I swear. Also, his mask came off if you didn't notice that, but it's cool. It's chill. Everyone in the car is like, it's chill, bro. We're not gonna snitch. They're not. This is the moral of the. It's that New Yorkers won't snitch if you're cool. I mean, if you save their lives, I guess. The classic scene where he's stopping the train. It's a good scene. Final Cybershell stream, dude. If I got like my channel deleted for this, that's the beauty of this modern garbage, right? Well, actually, it's not true entirely, but like. Usually it would be like, this is your first copyright strike. I haven't really done anything that bad on Twitch. The worst I've ever done is just used copyrighted music, but they just mute that part of the stream VOD, so it's like, whatever. I'm curious too, yeah. It's possible that YouTube would have like be able to flag this in a way that Twitch couldn't, right? I'm gonna be honest, being Spider-Man seems very stressful. I don't think I would be a very good Spider-Man. I think I'm more cut out to this idiotic bullshit. But yeah, this is a good scene. This is where the part where the people are like, hey, actually? Does he actually think everyone hates Spider-Man just because of the shitty, like, newspaper articles constantly about him? I guess some people do. There's, in the first movie, right? Yeah, there's, like, the thing where that guy's like, I don't like him. You know, like Jim Norton in that role or something, whatever. He's like, he's the I don't like Spider-Man guy. Fuck him. First time chat from the Psycho Fox says, at Cybershell13. Yo, Cybershell, you rock. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you could first time chat on a stream this terrible. Sometimes, okay, this is also something I was saying last stream, which is that I deserve a couple of shitty streams every now and then. I really do. I played all of Max Payne 1, 2, and 3. It's funny because I specifically was like, that was like, I know nobody even cares about this. These are just for me. And then I came back with Power Wash, which also I know nobody cares about. I just really wanted to play Power Wash. And I'm never gonna play Power Wash Simulator off stream. That would be insane. That would be somehow more insane than making you guys watch me stream it for the 6th time. I'm shocked this is still going. Well, they would never Twitch would never well, I know it's not that they would never take down a live streaming channel as it was live streaming, right? But usually that's how they used to game YouTube, which is they would have the 24/7 like Family Guy episode live streams because it was only when the stream ended that it became a VOD, and then the YouTube robots scanned the VOD and they're like, oh shit, there's a bunch of copyrighted content, right? So if you just never end the stream, it's the greatest loophole of all time. I think they patched that one, to be honest. But I was saying maybe the VOD will get in trouble, but they don't like mute copyrighted music the second you start trying to play it on stream. That would be insane if they did that. I mean, that's the future we're headed for sure. But like, it's also crazy the amount of old video games. I can't even play Crazy Taxi 1 on stream, and you're gonna mute my fucking shit for me. I know in music rights are complicated, and you can't just be like sign a contract that's like in perpetuity. You always will forever have the right to use this music and resell the game as many times you want, as many platforms you want. But it should be that easy. It should just be that easy. Oh, man. And my axe, dude. That joke, dude, and my axe right here would have killed back in like 2005 or something. Dude, that joke would have killed if I posted it on the forums. So I don't even want to hear anything. Okay, here we go. Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock. This is pretty much like the final part of the movie, honestly, when I think about it now. DeFi guys, hasn't someone made a streamer-friendly mod of Crazy Taxi that replaces the music with HDQ live version or something? That sounds like something that was just the current... Isn't the current version... No, okay, maybe I'm wrong here. I was just, doesn't just the current version seem just not even have the music? What they don't have is the promotional tie-ins like Pizza Hut or whatever, right? You have to mod that shit back in. Oh yeah, here we go. Classic scene. I know I said that a lot, but this one is great. Harry has like a dagger. I want to see this dagger. I'm looking forward to seeing this again. He's gonna kill Spider-Man. This trade was what Spider-Man for the tritium or whatever, which is the freaking MacGuffin element that he needs to make his stupid son. His not like his biological son, like a miniature planet or whatever the fuck. It's like an energy source. Who gives a shit? It's cold fusion. It doesn't look that cold to me, to be honest, bro. Whatever it was. Dino Pulsata says the current version of Steam doesn't even have the Offspring music. What's the point? I know, that's what I'm saying, and it's like it's fine. I don't even have it in me to like it's fine. That's how they have to sell it because you can just mod it back in yourself. Dude, look at this little knife. You can't really tell. It's like the handle is like a rapier. It's like a well, it's not really like a rapier. It's like a Chris. It's like a KRIS knife. If you kind of he takes off and realizes his friend's Spider-Man. They're like, it can't. Actually, it's one of those things where he's like, instead of saying it can't be, he should be saying, actually, wait, that makes perfect sense now that I think about it for 5 fucking seconds. I guess he's saying that because he's like, oh, I guess Peter wouldn't have killed my dad.
Where is she? Where is he keeping her? He's got MJ.
All he wanted was the tritium.
Sega delisted a lot of games. Fuck, I get on this shit every time it comes up in chat too, which is just like, I hate the way they delist these old games and like,
Now where is he?
can you not even buy Yakuza 0 anymore? You have to buy Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, which is like way inflated in price to be like basically the same thing. I mean, it's like really not enough to be worth. It's not even like a real remaster. Yakuza 0 is fine. It looks fine. It looks great. They do that. They did that with a bunch of Sonic shit. I know we mentioned that in the Sonic 4 video. I can't believe I had to be like, it's bad that they delisted Sonic 4. Like, I don't even like Sonic 4, as you might know from me and stuff. But like, don't delist it. It's you made it. You deserve to live with the shame of having to sell it for all time.
You got what you needed for your little science project. Now let me go.
If I can't let you go, you'd bring the police. Not that anybody could stop me now that Spider-Man's dead.
He's not dead.
Well, okay, he just said I can't let you go because you tell the police, but nobody can stop me now that Spider-Man's dead anyway. So if you believe that, then just let her go. I mean, I guess he knew deep down. He knew Spider-Man wasn't dead. He knew it's the end of the movie. All right, he's making the little son. Spider-Man's crawling around on the roof, dude. The amount of times I keep showing the OBS window. They delisted Sonic the Fighters on Xbox? What? Why? Just because you can play it in, like, Judgment or something? Or Judgment 2? Or one of those Yakuza games, right? What? Why? Why would they delist it? You fuckers. Sonic the Fighters... It's not like a game you can just buy on Steam, too, so... What the fuck? You heard of Stop Killing Games? Yeah, I know about Stop Killing Games and, Ross and all that stuff. He was at a European Union Parliament... earlier today for hearing. Dude, that's crazy that, like, he had to be, like, the guide. I was like, well, I guess I have to be the guy that's gonna step up. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't show too much of this on movie on stream. He was like, I guess I have to be the guy to show up and do that shit. I mean, I really, no offense to him, I really loved, like, the Game Dungeon videos, but it's like, I never would have thought he's like, I guess I have to be the guy to testify before Parliament, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess, you know what, it's just like nobody cares about games. Like, you're never gonna find like a lawyer who's like actually cut out to do that shit who wants to do it. So I'm gonna turn the mic really quick. They would never, like, only a gamer is gonna care enough about this shit. Nobody cares about consumer rights, the right to repair. Even there was some shit I read today that's like they want to make it so you're not allowed to use a 3D printer unless you use like government approved operating systems or whatever for it. Like they don't, it's like illegal to use open source shit. It's like, That's the kind of I'm not trying to be a total doomer about the internet every time I fucking get. I feel like I constantly am talking shit about the internet. To be fair, it is getting quite shitty. But like, yeah, that's the future we're headed for, guys. Linux is illegal. They're really afraid of open source 3D printing. And to be fair, if I was the government, I would also, and I wanted to, you know, not have an uprising, I would also want to keep a pretty tight lid on that. Oh, I think there's another part of the disc which is. Hear that? You hear that, right? Is it dying? No, we can get past this part. If I have to, it's going really slowly. It's actually not like die. I've seen it die, and it's actually not dying right now. It's just going really slowly. I was about to say we can just scene skip past and rewind if we have to. It's so funny. It's so funny that like earlier it was skipping so hard I had to restart, and then the battery died, and now this part's fucking up. I knew at least one of those. Like I knew it would at least skip once, or some bullshit with a battery, or like I knew some shit would go wrong, and I was like, that I'm prepared for that. It's fine. It's already like a short stream, so it's fine that happens. I'm afraid sometimes pausing it and unpausing it when it's doing this helps. Sometimes, again, I'm not even an expert on troubleshooting for this. I was just doing it. I just like, I didn't want to start the stream and get like 5 minutes in, and then it just like doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Okay, pausing and unpausing actually helps. Okay, the sun is going like, I was going to say it's going supernova. It's more like going, actually it is kind of going supernova because it's getting big. It's, dude, we need Neil deGrasse Tyson over here talking about how the gravity, if it was like pulling the cars in, the people's bodies would be like, it would be like, that's not how gravity works, but it's okay because it's a comic book movie. I'm literally not even cinema sensing. I know I say I'm not doing it a lot of the time when I actually am doing it, but like, I really am just.
Dr. Octavius.
Oh, the tentacles, did the tentacle thing get unfuck-upify his brain? This is the part where he's like, his sanity is restored, so he nobly sacrificed himself. Spoiler alert for the next 5 minutes of the movie, by the way. Short stream of 2 hours. I mean, I've streamed. I used to be like, I don't know why I was like this, but I was like, I have to start doing like 1 game per stream. So when I streamed Space Funeral, that was like a 1 hour stream, which is, don't even turn the stream on at that point, bro. Except I'm glad I did, because 1, I love that game, and 2. As I said, foreshadowing, if you watch that stream, I said I have to stream Space Funeral so I can stream Anthology of the Killer. And then I streamed Anthology of the Killer. And now Anthology of the Killer is out on, I was about to say it's out on Steam. It is out on Steam, but it's out on PS5 and Switch. So you don't even have any excuse not to buy that game. Go buy that fucking game. Oh, by the way, that game, if like, it was released, each individual chapter was released free. So you literally could just play the whole thing for free as it was coming out, and you still can do downloading each individual chapter. But the whole anthology wrapped up with I think the museum walkthrough and like the cut content or whatever, or it's not cut content, but just, you know, the museum. The end of if you saw it, that's all exclusive to the paid version, I think. PS5 still gonna have a price that's crazy. Yeah, I saw a chart that was like list of like all console like prices over time, and it's like, it's all of them. It's like they start high and they start going down, down, down. They start going down, down, down. Like every generation, and then PS5 it goes down, 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 and this starts going back up in price. It's like, what? PS5 doesn't even have any games, by the way. Okay, it has Astrobot. Call me when it gets Bloodborne 2. Fucking pieces of shit. Like I was going to get a PS4 no matter what, obviously, but like, I had to get a PS4 to play Bloodborne. Okay, that thing that I said happened is happening, where he's like figuring out how to nobly sacrifice himself, how to stop the sun. I guess he was like, I'm gonna be able to control the sun, and then was his plan? Oh, there you go. You see it going. I should really hold it steady. What did he wasn't trying to blow up the world, was he? Or was like, what is the point of the sun the second time? Is he really just trying to prove that he was right or whatever? Again, normally I promise I pay attention when I watch movies. I promise. I've seen this movie before. You're allowed to not pay attention to movies when you're rewatching it, right? Unless you're like I mean, I don't know. It's more of a case by case basis. Okay, this is not like the previous freezes where it was like, oh, here we go. Yeah, actually, dude, pausing and unpausing weirdly is the way to get past this. Dude, it is like a video game. It's like QuickTime events. I have to pause and unpause it to get the fucking thing to play. Okay. I'm really locked in on this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really, really locked in on this. I can't... The cable means I can't just go sicko mode with it. You remember the start of the stream? I was going sicko mode with this PSP. I was like spinning it around. I was like spinning it around like the Harlem Globetrotters. We're at the dude. We're beat the final boss. This is like the Metal Gear Solid 4 post of the class. That's such a great face if he screamed. Okay, whatever. If you're, I know it's one of you fucking pieces of dog shit is doing a watch along too. This is when he grabs a thing. It's a really heavy thing. There's the really famous Spider-Man panel where he's like lifting up that really heavy thing. If you know about Spider-Man, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I don't know about Spider-Man. I'm not. It's not a one-to-one of that, obviously. It's just. It reminded me of that. Is all I'm saying. I did the Toy Story. I specifically told you not to do that, but I think Toy Story I made it was I had the timestamp on screen, so I made it really easy to do. This one you could just actually this one would be really hard to do watch along because you'd have to keep like pausing and unpausing when it freezes like this. That's the tech. That's how I figured out how to stop you from doing the watch along. Was I have to have it like run out of battery. If it would have just played start to finish, like, perfectly, I would have just watched it perfectly. The stream would have been exactly as long as the movie was, plus 5 minutes or whatever at the start. I guess it was more like 10 minutes. I started pretty quickly because I knew I didn't want it. Just even sitting there, I knew it was wasting battery, and I was like, maybe we can get through the whole movie. Maybe we kind of almost did. It's lagging right at the finish line. Sorry, I was not paying attention to chat. I didn't miss any fucking subs or anything, did I guess? I'm now paranoid about that. Okay, this really is the final boss because it is the most, like... It's the most I've had control over. In the past, it would just fuck up and I'd be like, well, it fucked up. There's nothing I can do about this, guys. I have to just start the whole thing over again. This time I know I can fix it. Okay, I promise. We're so close to the end. He's saving Mary Jane right now. You can hear that, right? Once this scene transition happens, the movie is essentially over. I love the UMD so much, bro. I fucking love UMD's technology. He's dying. Wait, he's not dying, though, because he comes back in that... Did the sun teleport him to the MCU? Is that what happens? What the fuck? Can someone just tell me what happens in that movie? What is... Because even Green Gobbler is there. Mr. Gobbler himself. Mr. Norman Osborn. God, I'm worried if it's like, should I just go back to the menu? No, there's no way. Powering through has to be the fastest, because having to skip all the way to the end of the movie, that would take like 20 minutes just to get back here if I had to do the scene select. Can I pause it? It's like going. I don't even think this, in my mind, what I'm doing is like when you pause the YouTube video and you let it like buffer out ahead. That's not how this works at all. But in my mind, that's how it works. And it sort of was working like that, I swear. Doing the little pauses would fucking helped. The last 10 minutes of this movie are going to take me half an hour to get through. God damn it. I really hope the stream ends with like the PSP is just like fried. It is just like dead. Like somehow it starts smoking or whatever. Okay, there used to be a meme or like a thing with early model PSPs where like the UMDs would shoot out or something, which I don't even understand how that works because the UMDs are not like they're encased in the thing. Actual Max Payne 3 credits moment. That one was okay. Max Payne 3 credits was mostly me being a fucking moron because I could have just ended the stream at any moment. The game was over. Okay, I literally had the right to just hit the end stream button. I don't know why I hit the that's no button there, but like I guess it could if there was an end stream button there, the stream would have ended. Okay, he's still talking to Mary Jane on the big spider web. I think this scene is almost over. I have to beat the dude. We're getting to the point where it's like 1 second a movie per 5 to 10 seconds of buffering. Okay, I gotta do the pause trick again. This is so great. I love buffering. Not because of bad internet. The cool part says I should be buffering because of bad internet. It's like now the movie itself is actually buffering, but because of the physicality of this machine dying. And once again, I'm not even sure if is it the disk drive, Or is it just the UMD itself is fucked because it, I mean, it probably is a disc, right? It's probably the UMD. I used to just literally like throw these things. I did not take care of my, like, I take care of my discs. I put my discs back in their cases. UMDs, I was like, they're like meant to be thrown, like, they're not meant to be thrown around, but like, I'll show you the UMD in a second. Hold on. All right, he's lowering Mary Jane down. This has to be the end of the movie. Like, the bad guy's dead. This isn't like we need like 30 minutes of denouement or whatever it's called, decompressing from a complex philosophical plot, okay? There could also be battery issues going on, because I'm not sure if it charges in faster than it drains battery. I let it like sit for a second just to charge up a little bit, but I don't know. Favorite PSP game? I don't know. I guess I have to say Peace Walker like a noob. What are other good PSP games? I didn't really have a huge PSP library. I mostly used that thing for fucking emulation. Towards the end, I played Lumines. I played like random PSP games. Okay, I played PSP games. Was there like a Parappa for PSP? I fucked up on that. Third Birthday. I definitely did not play that one. The Prinny platformers, dog. I've not played the Prinny platformers. I'm sorry. What's your favorite porno to watch on PSP? Did someone look at the list of UMDs? Did they have pornos on there? I don't even think they had any X-rated movies or like NC-17. I guess there aren't that many NC-17 movies. Fucking Showgirls or whatever on your PSP. Least favorite PSP game? I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what I should say, which I did. I never had. What is it? Rivals 1 and 2. Those are PSP games, right? I never had those. I never like played those growing up. I was always just like, I think I emulated them a few times just to be like, what the fuck is going on here? Parappa was on the PSP, was a supportive one. Okay. I mean, that's still pretty cool. Okay. MJ is hugging her fiance or whatever. Sorry, now I need to give you the play-by-play because, like, you can't just listen to the movie because it's going so slowly. All right, Peter's watching. She's looking at him. He's putting on the mask. Wow, it's actually going. I think we might have gotten past the part where that was fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. We got a good chunk of it, though. I swear, we're like, this one doesn't. Does this one end at the graveyard, or is that the first one? Or is that the last one? One of the movies ends with him doing an epic slow motion walk away from a tombstone. I kind of remember that. Pausing every frame. Oh, there's a great shot of the knife. That's the knife I was talking about earlier. Sorry, I know it's been a long time since I showed you the movie. This is he talks to is Norman in this? He talks to his ghost? Or no, he just finds the is there a Willem Dafoe appearance? Dude, I love Willem Dafoe. I should have watched. Did they have Spider-Man 1 on UMD? If they had 3 and 2, they must have just like pushed 1 out, right? Because dude, I love that movie. I love all 3. I mean, I don't love 3. I like 3. I didn't like hate 3 the way some people hated 3, but I love the first 2. Let's put it that way. Yeah, all 3 on UMD, of course. It is Willem Dafoe. I kind of remember this. But I was trying to remember, am I just conflating him talking to Willem Dafoe to Willem Dafoe talking to Willem Dafoe in the mirror in the first movie?
Now it's your turn.
I'm sure 3 is like actual cinema verite compared to fucking Marvel slop these days. Still a Sam Raimi movie, for God's sake.
You were always weak. You'll always be weak until you take control. Now you know the truth about me.
I wish I had Willem Dafoe telling me I'd always be weak.
Avenge me.
Avenge me.
Avenge me now!
I never had a chance to avenge anyone, guys. It's not fair. I would be such a good Green Goblin. You don't even fucking know. Look at this. Dude, maybe I will rip off Dan Henschel's bit. Maybe I'll become the real Green Goblin. I guess that's just ripping off like Stan Lee's bit or whatever. Did Stan Lee invent the Green Goblin, or was he like a later edition? See, I guess that would be ripping off Germa's bit too as well. How many bits can I rip off with one idiotic joke? Look, he has the shelf of bombs. Did he get more vials of Green Goblin goo? Wait, does Harry? He takes the goo, right? Does he take the goo in the second movie? I thought he just took like the glider and the bombs. Or in the third movie. He wasn't the Hobgoblin. He was just the Green Goblin 2, right? Is this the credit sting? Not sting. Credits like no, it's gotta be Peter, right? Yeah, I was right. I was right that it was Peter. I mean, the New Goblin. What the fuck? That's a horrible name. Just call him the Hobgoblin. Who gives a shit? Green Goblin 2. Oh yeah, it's Mary Jane getting married or whatever. Right. I forgot. They really were like, we're gonna do this plot line. I think we actually got past the part of the disc that's fucked up though. I think it's the disc. Because it was happening at the similar spots every time, so it's probably the disc. It's not my fault I didn't take care of my UMDs. Okay, leave me the fuck alone. This fucking guy. Who is this guy? Guy was like invented for this one movie. Honestly, Mary Jane... Well, actually, I don't know. You shouldn't just get married to a guy if you don't want to get married to him on the last day, but like... Do people really do this? Do people really like invite all their friends and family to come to a church? Well, I guess they... I mean, I've seen Peep Show, you know. And then chicken out, you know what I mean? Like, does that really happen? Yes. Just chicken out earlier. God damn, it's not that hard. This fucking guy. Oh wait, this guy, he's not on the screen anymore. Oop, fuck. I think it's okay. I just hit pause. He's J. Jonah Jameson's nephew or something, and he's an astronaut, right? That's the lore I was supposed to be paying attention to earlier. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's not a real character. If he has a name, I'm not gonna learn it. Peep Showing is one of the funniest TV episodes of time. It really is. It's like a top 10 of all time across all shows. It's fucking. I like Peep Show after that, but almost it could have just ended there because like you can't really top that. I'm laughing just thinking about it. Right, MJ showing up at Peter. Is this an apartment? So wait, they're together in 3. Right. Then all that Gwen stuff happens. That's right. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember 3. I remember 1 and 2 quite a lot. God, I have the worst posture even more because I have to be like I'm not trying to yank on the cord too hard. It's not my fault. Okay, it's the movie defeated me. I actually forgot how much shit there was after he beats Dr. Octopus. I remembered the hairy stuff as it was happening, of course. Because I remember they set up the Green Gobbler, too.
It's wrong that we should only be half alive, half of ourselves. I love you.
She doesn't know he's Spider-Man at this point, right? She just really likes Peter that much? Or does she at least suspect it? If she suspected... she does suspect it because she asked him to kiss in the cafe. But I don't think they ever did that kiss. I'm doing that thing where it's like if I just paid attention to the movie, these would be questions that would be answered. These are not like esoteric plot dissections over here. Okay, this is a good comment. I'm gonna need chat to decipher this one for me. Official MLG Puggy. You look like all the Oni Plays members combined. Is that true? I don't know enough about all the Oni Plays members combined. What would that look like? Also, what do you mean? Because isn't there like it's not like it's like a rotating cast, or not like rotating, but like there's been different people on it over the years, right? Like who's getting added to the formula? Whatever. Okay, here we go. Now we get the dramatic Spider-Man flying through the city. No, he's not flying. He's web slinging. I want to unplug it, but we're really close to the end, right? I can probably unplug it. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to unplug it now. I would have to like load it up again just to see this part, because the chat would make so much fun of me. Okay, I don't want to. I thought it was like there's gonna be like 5 seconds left. I was just thinking. Remember the teaser where he shoots the webs? Well, you don't see him shoot the webs, but the helicopter gets stuck between the twin towers. I used that in my Final Fantasy VII video. That's from the teaser, right? That's not the last shot. The last shot is Mary Jane looking out the window longingly. Okay, I guess it is. All right. Okay, didn't die instantly. We got it, guys. We beat the movie. We beat the game. This was Spider-Man 2 for the N-Gage. Dude, this is so funny. I actually can't show you this because if I get too close, it's just going to get blurry. These names are, honest to God, illegible. You cannot read these. It is like, if you knew what they were, maybe. But like, these are so, it's like impossible to read this. All right, okay. You know what? Actually, let's fuck the credits. Fuck the credit song here. Let me show something more important, exciting. This is what the actual disc looks like. It's in like a little thing. If you didn't know what a UMD was, it's almost like a floppy disk, right? But it's not floppy at all, so it's not like a floppy disk. But it's a disc in a thing, and then, well, you can see what I was coming at with this, like the shape of this thing, right? Well, the shape is actually kind of interesting because you have to put it in like this. Dude, I'm doing fucking UMD tricks over here. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 on UMD. Look at this fucking thing. You like slot it in like a fucking gun. Put it in there, you click it in, you fucking... Wait, I guess it could kind of shoot out if you... But whatever. The point is, you click it down, and then we got this beautiful crossbar menu. Okay, whatever. I already showed that off. All right, that's the stream. It was the stupidest stream. Well, was this stupider or less stupid than the Scud stream? Scud stream was pretty fucking stupid. It's basically the same stream too. The only other stream that I did that is even like close to being this stupid was the 19 game shuffler, which may have been a 20 game shuffler. I don't care. I'm pissed. I think I fucking counted it wrong because I was trying to subtract games because I originally thought it was going to be 20 when I had Bubsy 3D in there. Whatever. Who gives a shit? That's my motto. I didn't even this time, not even this time of all times, I didn't even plan like a outro or whatever. So I'm just hitting the end stream button. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Yeah, we'll be back with a more regular stream soon. Okay, goodbye.